Hello, 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 everybody. This is that One Piece talk. My name is Seb. Larry and the twins are not here, at least right now. Right now, it's a solo Seb episode, the first of its kind. As you can see, there is one seat to my right. Maybe final comes, maybe not. We'll see. But right now, it's just me. So. I believe, I don't think I've done a solo episode yet on the pod. I'm kind of excited for it. It would be pretty cool to do it. Never mind. It doesn't look like Lionel is here. He's just a little late. Terrible, man. He wasn't here for Marv to do cameras and nothing that, bro. Slipping.
Traffic,
DK traffic, bro. I ain't hearing traffic from you, man. You better be ready to do your Oden Slander. But anyway, on today's episode, we have a couple of fun things for y'all. So we're going to be doing phone calls. Obviously, we're going to get to you guys' super chats. We don't have a chapter to discuss or go over, but we will be having Lionel do his Oden Slander today. I'm sad Lawrence and Larry aren't going to be here to witness it, but they can watch. I'm sure they're going to watch or join the live stream or watch the playback. So stay tuned for that. With only me and Lionel here, we should be able to get to calls relatively easily, unless we're yapping or arguing. We'll see. Me and Lionel's arguments are rare, but they do get heated, so we'll see. But yeah, I did want to shout out everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. If you haven't already, please like the stream. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. So let me shout chat out, and then we'll get to you guys' super chats. But Lionel, before I do that, anything you want to say to the people?
Welcome.
All right, yeah. Should be dope. All right, yeah. We got, I see Zoro D's Joy Boy in the chat, Sav, Zuina, Pillage357, Caleb Beltron, Ekpe Wetson, David Rep, Wise Life Jody, Johnny Blorp, Luis Lopez, Jean VB, Scooby, Ja Jen, Hunchin D. Hose, Astro Mac, Patty Melts, Roberto Figueredo, Monkey D. Jiraiya, Fire Phoenix, Night Lion, Riaset, Chowdhury, Evan Bridgeford, Regenitford, I don't know how to say that, sorry, Nika Dakota, Young Bull Trent, what up, Young? Austin Hart, Sexy Sasquatch, Twilight Straw Hat, Rick Tudon, Ciandre Williams, Brendan Wigfall, Mikey Mike, Left Lane John Wayne, Globnar, Young Lou, Icarus Wits, Sham Bam Gaming, Cheyenne, Sweet Meat, Figureland Shampoo, Missing, Juvie, Hot Rhino, Monkey D. Nika, Raffatilli Ovieri. Just so many, y'all. Please, if you guys haven't already, please like the stream. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. We actually did have a gift submitted to us on the in the P.O. box. It's sitting behind me. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It's probably not the best camera angle for that. But I think it's probably best that we wait until Larry and Lawrence are here as well to open it. Unless you were the one who gifted it and you're fine with me opening it now, let me know. It's up to you. I believe that was from, I forget who. I'm blanking. I'm totally blanking on who sent it. It was in Discord earlier. I don't know. But let us know. And also, guys, please join the call waiting room if you guys want to join the calls. The link is in the description of this video. But you have to be a part of the Discord in order to be a part of the phone calls. So, mods help people out. All right, let's get into some super chats. Lionel? All right. We got two sitting from Wise Life Jody. It says, if Law had Conquerors Haki, he would have beaten Blackbeard. Would he have beaten Blackbeard is the question.
Like, throughout the whole series, he had Conquerors, or he just awakened it?
You take that however you want to take it there, bro.
Because even if that, like, because Law showed more, he's still ability, like, he uses, I want to say ability reliant, because Law uses Haki when he needs to, and he knows, like, if you overuse your Haki, it's going to affect you negatively. Mm-hmm. Get it, and that's what Law's, his ability is tricky, because it's the same thing with your ability. If you use your ability too much, you have a back effect. Mm-hmm. Like, it's gonna, your stamina's wasted. and I don't know if that's coincide with your Haki. If you're too tired, if you use your ability, can you not use your Haki anymore too? I don't know. Mm-hmm. They haven't really elaborated on it, but like, I'm still gonna say no. The fact that he uses his ability more, and I don't know, like when if he's just awakening it, because I don't know if Law got Haki training. Like I know he got trained by Doflamingo, but and again that was when he was a kid.
All right.
So
to me, I'm gonna say no. He wouldn't have. Obviously, I'm one of the bigger Blackbeard fans. I respect his power more than most people do. But in general, I've seen Blackbeard go head up against Conquerors Haki users before, and Ace was a Conquerors Haki user. It meant it would be that much harder to bring people down. I've always said that, right? That's why I give Kid more credit than other people do. But in general, at this level, even at the level that Blackbeard was at before when he fought Ace, at the minimum, you're even with someone, or like they're only slightly stronger than you, but if they have hacks on their side and you don't, and Law does on some level, but if they have more hacks, like, how do I say this? I've seen Blackbeard overcome somebody with Conquerors Haki that I respect more than Law already. Yep. So me giving Law Conquerors Haki isn't going to give him any boost here, unless it's advanced Conquerors Haki.
Exactly.
So if it's advanced Conquerors Haki, I might be having a different conversation.
No, yeah, I would.
But low-key, I still don't know. I'm going to be honest. But I'm a Blackbeard guy.
Yeah. I mean, because if it's advanced Conquerors and Law had that, then I might say possibly Law. Mm-hmm. But also, even if you have it, is Law using it in the fight? Because again, Big Mom had advanced Conquerors. How much did she know?
The assumption is it's going to be used, right? In the hypothetical.
But yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. But like, my point is, like, you in the hypothetical, I'd be going off characters' fighting styles as well. Because you go hypothetical all day, but if a person has it in their bag, but chooses not really use it in a fight like that, it's like...
And Law is like, I'm going to keep this in the tuck kind of guy until I can use it at its apex. If you mess around with Blackbeard, like, it might not get to there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and he wasn't alone. That's the other thing. Like, Law was kind of alone. He had his crew with him. They weren't doing too much. Blackbeard had a lot of help with him as well. So if it ever gets to that point where Law is now, I'm advanced Conquerors Haki and all that, Blackbeard's got a lot more helping him in the fight than Law did, potentially.
But isn't Domo, like, back then, like, is it just a one-on-one or they're going out?
Based off the question, is just kind of give Law Conquerors Haki at Winter Island, I think it was called, and see who wins.
I would say elaborate more on the Conquerors Haki. Because, like, you can't just, like, Kid has Conquerors Haki. What did he do with it? You get me? Like, people can have Conquerors Haki. If they utilize it in a fight, that's different. Is he able to control it? Is he able to use it? Does he have advanced Conquerors? Does he able to control it fully? Like, because you could just have Conquerors and just not be able to know how to use it at all.
All right.
So Conquerors, you're in a fight, doesn't necessarily, you're, like, you know, again, Doflamingo had Conquerors.
Yeah, he wasn't really, again... Having Conquerors, it's great. And I don't want to say people don't utilize it. I think how long it takes for you to go down, your resilience, it's all a part of it. But in some cases, it's not enough to just add that to somebody, to me anyway. And Law would be a prime example of that. Yeah. Anyway, but thank you, Wise Life.
Thank you.
Another 5 from Johnny Blorp. It says, forget about the DDT. Larry, when is the next Secret Void Century episode? # hamboning. Larry not here, so sorry, Johnny Blorp, but I do remember those episodes, bro. Larry used to randomly stream. It was pretty cool. He'd do like little theories and stuff. I like the Secret Voice. He'd have guests and stuff. Like it was a cool little vibe.
Well, when he does the manga, read?
Yeah, I don't remember if this was the manga read specifically. I don't think so. I think Larry was just streaming. For these, but he was doing a lot with them. That was a while ago though, so we gotta ask Larry, man. Larry, they want to see more of you. We got another 2 from Luis Lopez. It says Ozai versus Tenzin. You remember these characters from Avatar?
Ozai is
Fire Lord Ozai, the one that Aang fought at the end, and then Aang's son Tenzin with the airbending abilities.
So Zuko's father versus Aang's son.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's an interesting way to ask it. But yeah. I
mean, because honestly, he's beast, but we only saw him at his apex when the comet hit.
Like, I was about to say, is it the comet? So is this comet? Is it out?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know. We don't like. He's strong. He's the Fire Lord. I give him that, obviously. But like, I don't know how strong you are without it. Mm-hmm. Like that's a big difference, man. And I'm trying to remember how Beast Aang's son was. I know he was good, but like
he was raw. He fought like the whole Red Lotus or whatever they were called by himself. He just got jumped mad hard, but he went hard to beat.
But again, also thinking of like it also got led to Azula. Zula, how Beast Azula is, I'm pretty sure she's not better than her father. I have to give that to her as well. You think like what?
So Azula was wrong.
I know, but still,
Azula was raw, bro. Especially when she was on her game.
But all the stuff she could do, I'm pretty sure. Like the only one who couldn't really do was the lightning. I think it was Zuko.
Sure, Zuko could redirect lightning. He couldn't spam it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm pretty sure the father, the daughter, and the uncle could do it no problem. Zuko's the only one that was like.
I enjoyed Ozai as a villain in general. Thought his voice was perfect. He didn't do too much as far as the fight was going on. And then as soon as Aang locked in towards the end of that fight, he got bodied.
What did it take though? It's the Avatar.
But even then, that was him on Sozin's comment. You ain't even moving like that on a day-to-day basis.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard. I'm not gonna let this because, like, if I saw him beforehand and like I could give better takes, but like, because that's what he was doing was crazy, and Sozin's comment. But like, I don't know.
I'm going Tenzin. I feel like his base is higher than. Maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like his base is higher.
I'm going Ozai, man. Right. I'm going Ozai.
All right. Respect the core characters, man. All right, y'all. Respect the core characters. But we got another 5 from Johnny Blorp. It says, theory. What if Roger laughed at the One Piece because he saw Joy Boy's memory bubble in Laugh-Tale like how Bonnie did on Egghead Island? # good or bad take. That would be a way for you to get all the memories without even having to read the poneglyphs yourself.
Wait, his divorce of all things like locked Joy Boy's thoughts? That's what you're saying?
Well, he's saying a thought bubble potentially like Kuma's power. Like, you remember Bonnie jumped into Kuma's like memories and everything, like the essence of his soul kind of, and saw everything, like his entire life play out. Basically, what if people have theorized that Nefertari Lily has had this paw fruit power. What if they extracted that out of Joy Boy and
left it?
Roger was able to see it because of that.
Oh, see all of Joy Boy's like memories.
I might be thinking too deep into what the theory is, but that's how I read it. So,
I mean, I didn't think like that moment being a thing, like with Bonnie being a deeper meaning, like Roger doing it, like seeing. But now it's gone though. That's something. If going by that, it's gone.
Yeah, that would be my one thing. How do we? Then the next person get it right?
That's what I'm saying. How would Roger really be that guy to explain certain things? Like explain to his crew what I just saw.
It might be easier to do with Pudding's ability actually, by pulling the memories out of somebody and just leaving it as a film reel somewhere.
Then now you're going to either that happened to Joy Boy or that Roger went to the bubble, saw that, and they also find somebody who had Pudding's ability and took Roger. Like, that's just like, bro.
It's a lot. There's a lot of moving pieces here. But you know me, I'm the 1% man.
No, but like, I'm not saying it's bad or wrong or whatever. But I'm just like, we're adding too much to what? You get me? Like, we don't even know if this thing is real and if that did happen. Like, Roger's response. Like, he laughed, but, like, then goes into, all right, then how does the rest of people know? Like, so Roger...
That's why I went with the Pudding film reel. But, again, it doesn't need to be the bubble. It could be the film reel instead.
Because you're saying, is the whole thing the bubble? Or bubble's just a big piece that Roger saw, and everybody else saw the red poneglyphs? Because
you can only text so much on a $5 super chat, bro. We got what we got from Johnny Blort. But thank you, Johnny. We did get another Yonko join the ship in Astromech. So that is our highest tier of membership. So thank you so much. Enjoy all the emojis that come with being a Nakama. We got another $10 from Roberto Figueredo. It says, hey guys, good evening. And I finally got back from Tennessee and almost got into a few fights at my little brother. And once again, the bus ride home is what sucked the most because of the tornadoes and the rain. Yeah, man, I run basically the Mid-Atlantic for my program, and there was definitely tornado watch for people down in the South, Tennessee area, Alabama area, some of the Floridas, etc. So
please be careful out there, guys.
Please be safe, y'all. Please be safe. I'm glad you're able to make it home, Roberto.
Yeah.
And stop fighting people, bro. Especially not your brother. All right? Actually, fight your brother, bro. Sometimes
what are you talking about?
Sometimes you gotta fight.
I was actually waiting for you to say something stupid. I was like, you of all people saying that?
Hey,
now you
man.
just switch it up. I'm like, that's more Sebastian.
Sometimes you gotta fight your brother, bro. It's just life. Yeah, as long as you have peace and make up at the end. Another 5 from Evan Bridgeford. It says, TOPT Mondays, let's go! Ready for a great chapter and episode like the stream, y'all, with a fist emoji. Unfortunately, there is no chapter this week.
Yeah.
So normally, we be getting into that. Probably not yet, but we'll be having fun with that. But no chapter. Break week gives us another more opportunity to vibe with y'all. So, yeah.
Like the stream.
That was Evan's first super chat. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Another 100, I don't know what that currency is, but thank you, from Zoro D. Joyboy. It says, Larry, did you watch the Fairy Tale 100-Year Quest? And how y'all doing? Much love. Hashtag, if I spread the fires of war, that means they were spreading me. Wow. Hashtag BBC.
I don't even know.
Yo, it's something Larry said, I think on the hot take stream. He didn't realize he had said all that, and it sounded absolutely crazy.
Really?
Yeah. But Zoro, Larry's not here. So he probably sent this a little before the episode started, so our apologies. But I don't know if he watched the Fairy Tale 100-Year Quest. I don't even know what that is. So, sorry. Another 8 months at Nakama status from our boy Young Bull Trent. It says, so glad I found this community. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Trent.
Thank you. Yeah.
And speaking of Trent, I did see $100 super chat come in from the boy. Oh my God.
Thank you.
It says, hey Top Gang, can't wait for a great stream. If I'm able to call and get in something, I gotta say about the worst takes video. But anyways, ready for a great stream and y'all stay blessed, see and safe. Hashtag Larry Tax, hashtag Top on Top, hashtag Lionel hates Oden, hashtag Seb loves Sabo. Thank you, Trent. It should be easier to get the calls this week because we just have less people yapping. So hopefully we can get the calls, man. Truly. And yes, Lionel will be slandering Oden today. we're not ducking it no more. He's here. I'm forcing it. I don't care, bro. Anyway. We got another 10 from Rick Tudon. It says, happy Monday. Love this community. Question. Kaido versus the 5 Kages from Naruto. The same 5 Kages that fought Madara. Who's winning? I am extremely biased. Extremely biased.
I'm sorry, Kaido's a strong one.
I want to say Kaido wipes, but I got to put some respect on some of these Kages, man. I do a little bit. Just a smidge bit. Raikage, Tsunade, Mizukage, Gaara. I think his name is Kaze. It's a Kaze Kage, right? Who else they got? Who else is in there? The Tsuchikage, the rock guy. They got some pretty hacks abilities. I don't know if any of them are enough to actually like put Kaido down for good. Mm-hmm. They got some ceiling stuff they could do. Mm-hmm. Fighting 5 people isn't easy. And I know Kaido seemingly fights 5 people all the time. Mm-hmm. He fought 5 people on the rooftop. He fought 12 people on the rooftop. Mm-hmm. He fought 9 people on the rooftop. But I can't just outright say Kaido slams the way you just did. I gotta put some respect on Naruto for that. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
You done?
I'm done. What you got?
I got no. I already said what I said. It's being destroyed, bro. Like, honestly, it's bad. It's bad. I don't even know. Like, not many people are, like, just one hit, honestly, almost.
Jesus, bro. No respect, man.
What do you mean? Like, tell me anybody in One Piece, anybody in Naruto has One Piece story that could take Kaido's hit like that.
But they can dodge. They can use jutsus to not get hit. Like, so you think Kaido just blitzes and it doesn't even, like, Gaara's sand doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Like, his iron sand, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's bursted through. He's done. The particle jutsu that Tsuchikage has, I forget his name. That thing is kind of hard, bro. Nah.
Particle jutsu.
You don't even remember jutsu.
I don't know. Again, what hurts Kaido? It's punch from the inside. You need to have Haki, advanced Boshoku Haki, and advanced Conquerors. Either if you don't have those things, you need sound something.
Yeah,
whatever.
you got to do some sort of cross-verse equalization, bro. If they have some, you don't think a Rasengan will hurt Kaido just because it doesn't have Haki on it? Like, come on, Lionel. Right.
I said if it's pinch from the inside, possibly. But I also saw Kaido take organ damage that almost killed Doflamingo, and he walked that off like it was nothing. Is that the same level? Because that ripped up his organs. Doesn't that do the same thing? Kind of walk from that. Like he fought the 5. Zolo. No, you get me? He fought Yamato. You get me? What are we talking about, bro? Like, again, just like
they
it
got some
is bad,
speed
bro.
to him too.
Don't we start adding Kaido stuff? He has future sight, bro. He can speed bits them, bro.
He faster than the Raikage?
Yeah. So tell us right now, Raikage probably has what? Fast as lightning?
He's seemingly as faster than like Anel was, if that's the correlation you're trying to make.
Faster than Anel was, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about fast as light, and we see Zolo and Luffy dodging that pre-time skip.
All right, man. If this is what we doing, then whatever, bro.
And also again, like, bro, like. Again, we saw Kaido hit somebody to the moon, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
He'd actually find him.
I don't know, but still, you know for a fact. He one-shot at Luffy.
I'm not mad at Kaido winning.
He one-shot at Luffy.
I don't like the thought that you're giving that he's
Can
just
they
watching
one-shot
them with
Luffy?
nothing.
Can they one-shot Luffy?
No, nobody.
Yeah, then what are we talking about? If no one can one-shot Luffy, then stop.
All right. We got another 5 from Girthquake. It says, "Yo, Uncle Larry. My grandma ain't paid the Larry tax yet. Should I up the switch on her? Hashtag touching thighs." Who touching thighs? Your grandma, bro? What are you talking about?
I don't even know what just happened.
Larry not here. You can't answer that question, Girth. So I hope your grandma good, bro. She survived another week. Another 5. Canadian from Smooth Weeb. It says, How would the world react if they knew Garp was chilling and drinking with some girls while a literal human hunt was taking place and he only arrived for Roger?
He could be on vacation, man. I don't know. They called him. He could have been off duty. You can't put that in Garp.
One, it's hard to say how much Garp exactly knew. Honestly, I won't even give Garp that. I won't even give him that. I'm going to assume he knew. Are you going to crash out over, like it's hard. Like, unless you want to be a revolutionary, right? Like, are you crashing out over every injustice that the Celestial Dragons commit? Because that's what you're asking him. If you're going to give him this shade for this, and right, you owe him the shade, whatever. If you expect him to be like, I'm making sure that no Celestial Dragon does anything messed up. He can never sleep. He can never rest.
Yeah.
He's gonna be fighting that fight every single second of every single day of the rest of his life. Because the Celestial Dragons are 24/7 terrible people. And there are much more of them than there is Garp. So his motivations may have been wrong. He may disagree with his practices and his thought process and his willingness to let this happen. But if you want him to crash out over every single time the Celestial Dragons do some grimy stuff, Garp, 1, it's a different character, and 2, he'd basically have to become Dragon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, it's just not possible to still be a Marine and still try to fight for justice in this way.
Yeah.
So,
because Garp already does what he wants, and he already, like Sengoku said, like, he would have been kicked out of Marines of all the stuff he did already. Mm-hmm. His insubordination. But again, and one of the things, like, because Garp's, his achievements as a Marine, and people high respect for Garp, they keep him in the Marines. But now that same Garp now is attacking world government people and Celestial Dragons, the rulers of the world. They might try to take Garp out, honestly. Especially he has a D in his name. Mm-hmm. And again, that's if Garp knew what was going on. Because to me, I don't think he knew.
I'll give the question bail and say Garp knew. It's just, how many slaves are up in Mary Jo right now? Like, I don't know what they're doing on this island. I'd rather not know. But
because that's true. Because Garp would probably just start attacking Mary Jo and freeing all the slaves. He knows what's going on.
He basically got partially in trouble for how he reacted on God Valley, if I remember correctly. Right? He basically teamed up with Roger to stop them. I don't remember how it was phrased exactly, but he did some stuff he wasn't supposed to do already. So, anyway, number 2 from Torta Founder. It says, "Yo, Marvelicious, let me get a Don DeMarco. # bust it."
Don DeMarco.
Thank you, Torta. Another 5 from Ultramix. If you could wake up tomorrow and be really good at something, what would it be? For me, I'd pick drawing or stealing. Stealing? Wow. Okay. really good at something. Is it cheating if I say like playing the lottery? Like, is that cheating? Like, I want to be really,
How you
I want to
good
be
at-
elite. I want to be the
How you
best.
good at playing, like that's all by chance though. What are you talking about?
I don't know, bro. Am I just good at that for tomorrow, or am I good at it for the rest of my life? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I could, you know what I mean? Like, I could do sports betting and just do a slow climb to make this money. Mine's always going to be about me making more money. So maybe increase my financial literacy to a degree that I can easily make money passively. Something in regards to me making more money without struggling to do anything really. So financial literacy. Let's go with that. Maybe the stock market. Let's go with that. There it is. That's my thing. What's your thing?
I mean, it'd be something similar, but I don't know if it'll be stock market though. It'll be like, I don't know. I understand maybe taxes. How I could maneuver taxes where I could not give so much but get a lot more back in. Mm-hmm. Like, understand that world.
I'm trying to finesse, bro.
No,
and if y'all didn't know, Lionel's actually an excellent artist. He just doesn't draw anymore. So
why'd you say that?
Little TLPT Lord. Because he said something good. He said drawing. I'd pick drawing. It reminded me of that. But yeah, Lionel used to draw all the time. I used to like... Never mind. Another 10 from Grandpa 210. It says, I love my Nakamas. We love you too, man.
Yeah, man.
Or ma'am. Another 6 months at Nakama status from Off Brand. It says, what artist would Brooke be like in the real world?
I think I have somebody.
People have said Jimi Hendrix.
Who's that?
Because of the fro and the guitar.
No, I thought of somebody, but no. Because Brooke's not black, is he?
He's got a fro, so.
Because I don't know. Because I'm thinking of somebody, but I don't know what he kind of really looks like. But now I'm thinking of the person I'm thinking of is a guy from. He looks more like no disrespect, DeMonte from on Doflamingo's crew.
Oh, what's his face?
The guy who says every time I close my eyes.
Oh man, what is his name?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mick Jagger?
Is that him?
I think so. Is that Mick Jagger? Am I thinking?
Mick Jagger's from the Rolling Stones.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm sure.
You know
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith.
Yeah,
there we go.
I see Aerosmith. I also was thinking Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz is a good one.
Yeah. But does Aerosmith have... Wait, Lenny Kravitz has a fro?
He sometimes...
Okay. Does Aerosmith have a fro? No.
Steven Tyler was the person you were
He
talking
got like
about.
a mane. He got like a lot of hair going around.
I'm seeing Jimi Hendrix. I'm seeing Prince. I'm seeing Bob Marley in the chat.
Seeing Prince?
A little bit of Prince in there. A little bit. And Brooke is definitely black, bro. Definitely black. Anyway, let us know who y'all think Brooke would be. Another 2 from SSJ. It says, first live, Waza! I can't believe that still exists. Hashtag Seb is the best. Thank you. I'm here for you. Larry, not. Another 5 from Rono Ronan. It says, chapter or break week, you boys always cooking. Thank you. Go like the stream or get these hands. But for real, go like the stream. Look forward to every Monday. Thank you. Yeah, like the stream, guys. We got 320 of y'all in here, but only 164 likes. Hit that like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you, Rono. Another 5 from SC615. Seb, go off on the Blackbeard glaze today. Larry ain't here to challenge it. Let's see how much rage bait we can make. Hashtag Larry tags. Hashtag Blackbeard is mid. Hashtag stands stand up.
How you gonna say that he says Blackbeard is mid?
Listen, I only cape for Blackbeard when it's necessary. If Larry not here to challenge me, then it's just Blackbeard conversation without actual conversation. You know, without.
I could challenge you about Blackbeard.
By all means, bro. We can go. We got another 10 gifted memberships from Roy Stokes. Thank you, Roy. Please, for all those receiving the memberships, throw the Nakama fists up in the chat. Appreciate you, Roy. Another 5 from Jada Rude. They only at half strength. It's time to attack. Hashtag no more Larry tags. Hashtag let my people go. Oh, my God. I love that movie so much. The Prince of Egypt. It's good. It's so good, bro. Thank you, Jada Root. Another 10 months at Knockman status from Alan Wells. It says, do all big humans have giant's blood, like Oden?
Who? Odin?
I don't know that Oden has giant's blood.
I don't think he did either at all. He's just a big boy.
Some people just large.
Yeah.
And apparently they have other races that account for people who have giant's blood. So Buccaneers, whatever the hell, the Dosendatas or whatever were.
Yeah.
Like they have some sort of specialized name for these people.
Because are you going by like how big are you talking about? Because like we have like people like Doflamingo, you have people like the Emeralds, you have people like Shiryu and stuff. Like even Blackbeard. Like how far are we going? Mm-hmm. Like Magellan too. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. I don't know, bro. I don't think so. Some people just be bug. It's One Piece. Another 280. Canadian from Garbage D Fishman. It says Larry and Law curb stomping who didn't pay the Larry tax. Larry and Law's actually really sick right now.
Yeah.
That's why they're not here. I heard Larry today on the phone. He sounded terrible. I didn't get to talk to Lawrence, but he texted that he wasn't feeling good. And for Lawrence to not make it means he really wasn't feeling good. So. Yeah. We got another 2 from Dumb Society 64. It says, yeah, wait for Larry and Law, # Larry tax. Okay, that's who sent us the thing here. So we'll wait for them probably next week. So thank you. Really appreciate it, but did want to let you know that we did get that. Another 5 from Anthony Herrera. It says, sup gang, Seb, did you come up with your Yonko NFL comparisons quarterback edition? Jalen Hurts equals Blackbeard the one. # where Larry at. Larry's sick, and no, I have not come up with any NFL comparisons for Yonkos. I just don't have any. Again, when I made the rap game reflected in One Piece, that has been something that was on my mind for a long time. It wasn't some inorganic thing that's like, no offense, but I had to see it, I had to feel that. I still feel that way about those Yonko and why I made those parallels and those connections. I don't have that for any NFL player with One Piece, personally. I just haven't. So.
Or NBA, you talking about? Or
NBA,
NFL?
maybe. I've seen a few, but like even then, it's just harder to do. So, maybe. Another 5 from Wise Life Jody. It says, more likely for Loki and the Monster Trio to work together to fight the Holy Knights or for them to fight each other in the underworld. # fear Loki, # skipping Larry tax. To me, it's both. I already said it when Sanji pulled up. Oda likes to have this little trope of having the Monster Trio fight the biggest, baddest guy or whatever to kind of show how strong they are. Even if the Monster Trio aren't going all out, even if they're kind of just chilling. But in general, Oda he's used that trope before where he's had the Monster Trio fight somebody. He did it with Wiper, he did it with Aokiji, etc. I think the answer is both. Like, both things will happen. That Loki will help them fight the Holy Knights, and they'll fight the Monster Trio, personally. All right. Another 20, Canadian from Figureland Shamrock, I think it says. It says, do you think the Dark Nika is not a different person, rather a different transformation of Nika, like we never seen Luffy crash out in Nika form? We may see Luffy transform into this dark version of Nika soon this arc. It's possible. People have been mentioning a lot of waves about the Dark Nika stuff. It's very possible. And again, based off of Vegapunk's theory and the way he crafted it, there's no real reason why a Dark Nika couldn't exist if enough people believe in it. And apparently, at least a large portion of the Elbaf people believe that Nika is a god of destruction.
Yeah.
So if these people wholeheartedly believe that and have had no reason not to for a long enough time, that belief itself could technically spawn a fruit. Whether it's based off a real thing that existed or not. They just believe this. If you believe enough, it could exist in One Piece right now. So
yeah. And it'll be... so it'll actually be interesting because this will be like... Because first, we know Oda does like different version of fruits. Like, you know, like we have... They have similar abilities, but they're different. Like the gravity, Shinky's fruit, Law's fruit, they all have something. They're all able to manipulate things, bring them up and bring them down or whatever. But one's I could touch it, make it elevate. I use gravity to lift it up things or like, you know, pressure it down. And Law's just, if you be in my room, I can manipulate it any way I want. There's 3 things that you're doing the same thing. Nika's actually the only one, like, because again, we don't see other versions of Zoans like that. The only one we saw was actually was Vegapunk's, you know, adoption and creation of Kaido's fruit. The only time we ever saw like another Nika was Bonnie's, and that's just an alternate future thing.
Okay.
So that's I'm looking like it'll be interesting that in a way it'll be the first time that there's another variation of a fruit, but it's a Zoan type.
Maybe. I mean, it's very possible.
Yeah.
All right. We got another 11 euros from Music Noah. It says, what's up, TLPT gang? Got a question. Who would win current Ussop versus Fishman Island Hody? And that was Music Noah's first super chat, so thank you.
Honestly, I would like to say Usopp, but I don't know if he has anything putting him down.
How much water we got? Like, is it at Fishman Island? Like Luffy struggled there in part because he has a devil fruit and he was in water.
Yeah.
Usopp doesn't have a devil fruit, so he's not going to have that same restriction that Luffy had. But, like, in general, he's just not the fighter that Luffy is, or even that Luffy. So,
But the server says, like, he's shooting. So, like, Luffy generates the power and he can manipulate it to make it fast or whatever. How is Usopp generating enough power to shoot out Hody if he's in water to hurt him? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, should you shoot, the force is gonna directly slow down, and also give enough impact to hurt Hody. Again, are we talking about Hody with base or with steroids?
yeah, are we giving him the roids? I'm gonna say with the roids because that's what made him a little more. Because I think with base, I think Usopp wipes personally.
Okay.
So with the roids, it might swing in Horty's favor. I'm gonna go Usopp though.
I don't know, because I don't know if he has it. Because remember, he took an attack not just from Luffy, but from Zolo too. Like, he was out when he got hit in the water, but he did eat more pills and steroids.
Yeah, I'm tripping, bro. It's Hoodie, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
like,
Hoodie, bro. It's Hoodie.
Like,
We out here having conversation as to whether Usopp could beat the CP9 members.
He can, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
He's not.
Back then, so I'm gonna go Hoodie, bro. I'm just going
bro. Like, we saw Usopp, like, he doesn't have destructive power like that to take everybody out.
That's one of them sleeping dogs, though, man. You know what I'm saying? If you could put money on Usopp, you might come up.
Until I see him do it, he couldn't take out page 1, bro. So if I see him do it, then maybe.
Is Hody taking out page 1, bro?
No, I'm going by his durability.
I get you.
Like,
yeah. Anyway, another 10 from The World, though. It says, got a theory. Ryuma bodied the ruler before Imu, who was going to send Imu to the future with Toki's fruit. I don't know if the timelines match up, but maybe.
I mean, we actually, because they never elaborate, or it's so vague about Ryuma's timeline. They used to know he was around the country of gold, but they never said if his time was during the Void Century or before or after. I think it's implied that he's during maybe Joe Boy's time, but it could also be back then. We just gotta know that during his time, though, dragons were around. And going to the first world, applying dragons were around, passing the first world.
So people have said that the dragon thing is all like a allegory or it's a play on words for he was doing this to celestial dragons. Like, he took out the top celestial dragon. Like, it's lost in translation that it was a dragon. You know what I'm saying? That's like part of the lore or the hype that Ryuma gets, that it wasn't a dragon. The actual dragon, it was a celestial dragon, and it was like I said, Emu, like the ruler before Emu kind of thing. I've never gone that far with it because it's been shown to us in Monster.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Like, I want to say, okay.
Again, Monster itself isn't canon. You know what I mean?
It is canon.
It's not canon.
I mean, it's not canon as in it's not canon to the current storyline.
It's not canon.
But it's actually an event happened in the past. It's actually it's actually.
It's not canon though.
You mean canon? Like, Oda legit put it in his manga. He said that in Thriller Bark, what is Kuma known for?
Yeah, he's known for taking out a dragon. It's still up for interpretation. Is what I'm saying. I don't agree with it. I'm just saying this is where the thought process derives from.
I mean, it could have been multiple dragons. We don't know. But the fact is, they did imply that dragons did exist back then, too. The fact that it's going by the Mirum. Because even the drawings in the Mirum, or the Mirror, or whatever it's called, it was not dragons?
There was definitely some dragon looking.
That's what I'm saying. So those dragons are not actual dragons? They're such dragons the whole time?
Sure. Listen, these ain't my theories, bro.
It could be both. But I think the fact that he called Sister Dragons is a thing, but it probably had to be off real dragons from a thing. Like,
maybe. We got another 5 from Cyborg Frankie 7. It says, Marv, in your opinion, who's the 5th strongest Straw Hat? # Magnificent Marv. I do want you to know, Marv, this person's name was Cyborg Frankie, so you have a little bit of a easy layup here.
I was gonna say Cyborg Frankie regardless. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
All right. Yeah, I think Frankie's the easiest choice here.
Yeah, NBA's number 4, right? Or somewhere like there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there a debate for Frankie over Jinbei? Are we ready for that? No.
No.
I'm not ready for that. Somebody, Cyborg might be. You know what I'm saying?
Because Jinbei one-shotted a vice. Oh no, Frankie one-shotted a vice ammo, or Jinbei was fighting who was struggling.
I mean, Frankie fought Toby Robo and won. Jinbei fought a Toby Robo and won. Maybe I'm tripping. I know I'm tripping.
When did Frankie fight a Toby Robo?
Sasaki.
Oh, I mean, for someone you said that, I thought CB0.
No. Yeah.
But the difference is though, Jinbei was struggling, but also I had who's who over Sasaki anyway.
I did too. Listen, it's Jinbei until Frankie proves that he's stronger than him. I just think they're closer than people like to put on. That's just
I don't think it's that much of a close.
I think it's closer than people like to think, bro.
Really?
I'm a Frankie guy. And I know this is where people say the Seb Fishman hate, whatever. I just think Frankie's so slept on. He's so slept on.
Good. Let me give you this. Let me ask you this. Do you think that the attack that he did on the Husu, the last attack, I'm talking the last attack he did on the Husu,
would that knock Frankie out?
Yes. That's my action. That's what I'm saying.
Probably, possibly, maybe. Most like, is he in his Iron Frankie like suit? Like, is he in the suit?
I guess because that goes into I bring that up because I'm pretty sure Husu was in hybrid and he tried to block it with Haki hardening. I gotta go back. Maybe the Haki hardening wasn't maybe not a thing, but he was in hybrid form.
Just know Frankie is one power up away from being on Jinbei's level, bro. Just know, man. I need y'all to understand that. And maybe it's a trash take. Maybe it is.
It is. I mean, Frankie's strong. Not giving that, but top 4 of the Straw Hats, like
nah, he ain't
that's what you're saying though.
I'm saying that Jinbei and Frankie are closer in strength than y'all think.
No, but you did. That's contradicting because Jinbei could fight these Straw Hats. He could fight Sanji. He could fight Zolo. He could fight and Luffy.
Frankie can fight anybody.
Frankie can't do that.
Frankie can fight anybody.
No, but actually, no. You know what I'm talking about.
I saw Sanji not blow up that door. Who blew the door up, Lionel? Frankie did that. Frankie hasn't powered up one time, bro.
Can Sanji Can Sanji blow that door now?
Oh, now, whatever. I'm talking about back then.
But he had a certain technique to do it. Did he not?
He's always had a technique, though. That's what I'm saying.
And Sanji just kicked it. Did he do Dolly Jumping on it?
Yo, door needed to open. Frankie got it open. Sanji didn't.
I get you, but yo, Bastion, you know for a fact, if Sanji really wanted to, he would have got that door open.
Sure.
He didn't do him doing Dolly Johnny moved on shot. Does not open that door?
Sure, I assume it would.
Okay, or Hell Memories. I can start naming Sanji attacks, bro. All he did was did a regular kick, no name, didn't open. That was it.
Casual for Frankie, that's all I'm saying. Real casual. All right, I'm done now. Anyway, another 5 from Copper. I hope you got what you wanted from that, Cyborg. I did it for you. Another 5 from Cooper Stafford. It says, when Luffy and Blackbeard fight, we will see the serious Luffy from Wano with no Gear 5 or Luffy in Gear 5 using Ryo. Hopefully we get that cape back. I believe we're going to see very serious Luffy versus Blackbeard. It's one of my most anticipated fights in the series because I don't think it's going to be all laughing and stuff. And I miss non-laughing Luffy in my fights. I want the Luffy from Alabasta. I want the Luffy from Dressrosa. I want the Luffy from Water 7. Not Water 7. Enies Lobby. Like, I want that Luffy back in a fight. In a dramatic stakes end of a arc where it's beef. Like, I want that back. So Blackbeard's our best opportunity to get that right now. So,
I mean, it depends on like what Blackbeard does. Like, I know he has Garp now and stuff, and I don't know if Garp's gonna pass now, and I don't think Shanks is passing anymore, especially with the reveal of his twin brother going on. So, your whole theory might be done with Blackbeard taking out Shanks.
Kill Shanks.
But like, so. I mean, I'm down for it too. It's still funny with Luffy, and it's actually to me, I feel like it's like entertaining at the same time with Luffy with his Nika cartoonish form. But we all seen it, and we're all waiting for it when that Joe Boy Nika gets serious because we saw him do it a little bit, like the little hint of when we saw Luffy actually get angry and seriously with the Gorosei when he grabbed their faces, and that was just a glimpse, but the mood changed. Yeah, we don't know what that Nika is. I'm interested in that, seeing that type of energy towards Blackbeard.
you're gonna think I'm wild for this. I don't even care about Gear 5 versus Blackbeard. I'm trying to see base regular Luffy.
I mean,
swinging on folk.
That's just gonna say
that's the Luffy I love, man. Get that white haired dude out of here.
I get you, but I just downplaying Blackbeard.
No.
I'm saying, but
no. The point is, it's not Devil Fruits that's gonna get him the win. It's gonna be his willpower and ambition, his Haki. Okay. The Haki will be what gets him the win. Yes, cool, whatever. Maybe it downplays Blackbeard.
It does, though.
No, it just means that Luffy's will is strong enough to make this happen. Or whether he has to grow it exponentially to make that happen, cool.
That's fair.
But that's what I want to see. That's what I want. Because that's what's going to be needed. At the end of the day, a combination of the two, him taking his Del Fruit to the highest it can go, and him pushing his willpower as high as it can go. So, that's what's going to take. All right, we got another 10 gifted memberships. From David Stenson, thank you. Please throw the knock 'em fist up in chat for anybody who is receiving these. We got another 2 from Roberto Figueredo. It says, my little brother started it. We always do. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little troublemaker myself, so I feel that. Another 5 from Gerardo Ramirez. It says, you have to make a basketball starting lineup with only One Piece characters. Living only. Who are you drafting? Tornado hit near me, but I'm good. Hashtag BBC. Well, thank God for that, man. I know a lot of people that have been displaced because of it. Let me rephrase. I don't know any of those people, but I know a lot of people did get displaced, and some people that I know knew them. So, and some people lost their lives. So, okay, hopefully everybody's okay.
Yeah. Sorry to hear this.
In the community and beyond. But starting 5.
This is all you, bro, because I don't know positions like that in basketball.
Yeah, man. So center's got to be somebody really, really tall. So I'll put Loki at the center. You know what I'm saying?
That's just okay.
I'm going to put Loki in my 5.
Can he even shoot? He's in the way.
Cool, bro.
How big are these hoops, bro?
It's basketball and it's One Piece, bro. People playing in One Piece. Think the Davy back fights.
I guess, but he's legit just standing in the middle of the court.
Okay.
He's taking up the whole court.
Okay. Sanji and Zoro still beat the Groggy Monsters, bro. They still did it.
They're not as big as Loki.
So?
How big is his basketball court?
It doesn't matter. The point is you got a big dude there stopping dudes from scoring in the paint.
This basketball court better be as big as Elbaf. That's what you're just
saying. Cool, whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, they playing on Elbaf, bro. Loki at the 5. This is a much smaller person, but I'm going to go Kaido at the 4. My small forward. I'm going to do all villains, bro. I'm on. Small forward. Dang, I don't know. Is it weird to put King at the small forward?
King?
Yeah, I'm with King. He's versatile. Good on defense, good on offense. You know what I'm saying? You want to swing. You want your wings to be versatile, right? You want to be able to shoot a little bit from range. King got some exterior stuff he could do. My shooting guard.
Are you focusing on speed?
He got some speed to him, too. My shooting guard is going to want
somebody. Are you really just focused on villains, or?
A little bit.
Because I'm thinking, who do you think is faster? Sanji, Marco, or King?
Sanji only uses hands, bro. I'm talking about basketball now. I'm not drafting Sanji to play basketball.
He can dribble with his feet.
He don't use his hands.
He can dribble with his feet, man.
Sanji not getting drafted. I need you to know that. At all. You draft Sanji for basketball, you slipping. I see Rob in the chat. I'm gonna go Sabo at my shooting guard, man. Alright? He brings some he gonna heat up from 3.
Might blow up that ball.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Sabo at the shooting guard, and my point guard, I'll go Luffy. You saw that
creativity. One Piece.
Yeah, I saw him hooping, bro.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the Luffy at the point.
I mean, he lost the ball. He knew working his handling.
Luffy at the point, Sabo at the 2, King at the 3, Kaido at the 4, Loki at the 5. That
Luffy's
team,
not a villain though. I mean, he is, and he's not.
Whose story, bro? Anyway, that's the team. The team, they don't get along. I don't care, bro. We'll have Rayleigh coach. I'm not giving a name. Y'all pick name for my team somewhere in there, bro. Almost all those people have fire abilities, it seems. I don't know. They're the Heat, bro. Another 5 from Off Brand. It says, "Can you see Law with a boat, or you think he making his submarine out of atom wood? And will he and Kid make an alliance, or is Kid crashing out still?" Kid is a crash out king, so he's always gonna crash out. Actually, him learning to not crash out could be legitimately good character development for him. I just don't know if we're getting it. So.
Yeah, at this point, no.
I just don't care enough about Law and his submarine to be thinking about him getting Adam Wood, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Isn't this a submarine metal?
Can you even make a submarine out of wood? Like, is that possible? Is that even a thing you can do?
No, because wood floats.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if it's possible.
Yeah, I don't know if that's possible, man.
Yeah. Number 5 from 8 Block Menace. It says, hypothetical question. Would Kaido Big Mom go to war with the Marines over the last road poneglyph? How would you think it would go? Technically, and y'all gonna think I'm wild for this, the Marines / world government would beat the Yonko. Period.
Kaido and Big Mom?
Yeah.
Alliance.
Like
Kaido's crew. Like
we could add
and
we could add Whitebeard too, though, if we want.
3 Yonkos versus.
You're
tripping, bro. You're tripping. You're tripping, actually.
You don't think about it. Yo, really think about it. Really think about it. Not just the Marines. Not just the Marines. I'm saying the world government. If we went, all the Holy Knights, all CP0, any H weapon we got, all the Gorosei, Emu, everybody we need to handle the situation. All the Yonko come together and say, we fight. No Luffy, no.
All the Yonko know?
I might be wilding for this, but they have more numbers.
Because they said Big Mom and Kaido, and now you're adding all the Yonko.
That's what I'm saying. Big Mom and Kaido aren't enough. Them two together aren't enough to take out the Marines. Not the Marines, sure, not the world government. You get what I'm saying? And I don't think the world government would sit by and be like, okay, the Marines are gone now, I guess. Like, that's not how that's going to work.
No, I'll give you that's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
So, to me, Beast Pirates plus the Big Mom Pirates aren't enough to overtake the world government. And maybe that's not the question and it's not fair, but so yes, they could probably beat the Marines, which I still think is a little bit of a stretch, whatever. But they're not going to overtake the world government. So,
I mean, I agree with you and don't at the same time, honestly.
Hey, man.
There's certain members, like, all right, because I'm thinking of a Kaido, like, I'm not focused on a Kaido where he got taken out by Wiper by 2 hits, like, but that just shows, granted, that just shows the difference, but also Whitebeard was Pirate King level, and now he's old, so I think he's Yonko level. So that goes into the same, like, Yonko level, Kaido, and Big Mom. But I do knowledge, the strongest, the Yonkos have to fight. They have to fight the Admirals. They have to fight Garp and Sengoku. But they have to fight the Gorosei.
That's what I'm saying. Say it's Kaido, right? And it's like, we three Goroseis and an Admiral. Big Mom, 3 Goroseis and an Admiral. Now it's like, okay, one Admiral has shown they could deal with Yonko commanders. And we still have 2 to 3 more. I didn't even count the Seraphim. Like, it's too much on the world government side. And that's the point. Oda's been stacking the deck on the world government side since you know what I mean? For this reason. Even their foot soldiers are just a bunch of pacifistas that are elevated now. Seraphims, pacifistas, Gorosei, admirals, vice admirals, that's whatever. And then, again, if it ever really gets crazy, the Lucia. Okay, only Big Mom and Kaido live from that. Maybe King. Okay, now it's those 2 people versus whoever we had that survived that. You get what I'm saying? And these dudes can teleport if need be to avoid even taking damage from that. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm tripping. If y'all think I'm tripping, let me know. It's not enough. The world government got OD on their side. It's crazy what they have.
It is, but I think you're also forgetting Kaido and Big Mom's and other people's abilities that could play big factors in the fight, actually.
Yo.
Like, for instance, I'm just thinking of this. I get you, but think of this.
Bro.
How many people in the Marines or world government are scared of Big Mom? Because that's
a decent chunk. Yo, decent chunk.
Because that's a big factor. That's a big factor.
Probably over half. Probably way more than half.
Because honestly, I'm not going to say all, but right there, all souls gone. Like that.
All right, well, hold on now.
That could change the field.
Hold on.
I'm just saying. That's just Big Mom. Scared of Big Mom, souls are taken.
Hey, man.
Changing the field real quick.
Yo.
And now you're adding Big Kaido, where his, like, we saw Kaido could make lightning come down. We could show him shoot big giant beams. Again, we haven't seen Kaido go all out or Big Mom go all out. But Big Mom's new like hybrid lightning and what's it called? And fire technique. And I don't think that's even her awakening, bro. Good enough. I'm like, these some
I need y'all to understand something. I need y'all to really understand something right now.
Yeah.
Plot or not, BS or not, it took an alliance of Luffy, Law, Kid, and some samurai to defeat this.
They should not even want.
But that's what it took. Whether they got lucky or whatever. That's what it took. It took some plot BS, sure. The world government don't need that. You get what I'm saying? They don't need that. They casually have like 30 kid level people. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But they would just get one-shotted though by a lot of
Kid
people.
wasn't getting one-shot. There's not a lot of people getting one-shot.
But again, you're forgetting he's like the. I'm adding storytelling and plot to it, but like, Kid was a conqueror, one, and he's also the protagonist's rival.
30 might have been a lot.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
They casually do have like 15 kid level people though.
I mean, what do you mean? What do you mean by kid level?
Because about as strong as Kid is.
No, that's commander. No, but that's mostly relative, or you have to take that with a grain of salt. Because Kid has awakening, bro. How many of the Marines could give awakening level power? You get what I'm saying?
Again, I'm not just saying Marines. I'm saying the world government.
You don't know what awakenings the world government has.
Wano, do you think the Seraphim are on par with Kid?
No.
They're at least close. They're at least close.
Yeah, I mean,
they're at least close.
I get you because I get you because it throws you off. Because we have one.
That's like 7 dudes right there.
It throws you off. Why? Because one had Blackbeard shook, one Sanji kicked, and had trouble with Jinbei. But later on, we saw the same Mihawk. Zo's treating like he's nothing. And later on, that same Jinbei that Sanji had trouble with, he punched Sanji, didn't even hurt.
I feel you.
It's like, what are you talking about? The Seraphim are not making sense right now.
At the minimum, the Seraphim are comparable to Kid. You would agree? Listen, if you disagree, that's fine.
Honestly, the most trouble they only have is their durability, honestly, right now. Besides the strength, because to me, even though I saw Blackbeard get shook, Blackbeard's taking out Seraphim Mihawk. Zo's taking out Seraphim. They're taking these Seraphims out. They're strong, but they're not the original. Period. They have to grow more. The only thing they got going for them, because they keep on getting up, because they can absorb damage. That's the only thing that's going for them, besides their powers. But they're impressive, but again, they're not that impressive.
Right. Listen,
until I see more from them, they're not that impressive, bro.
I'm the Kid guy on this podcast. I'm telling you right now, they are at least comparable to him.
Nah, bro.
All right.
They're not.
All right.
Because Big Mom's taking those kids out, no problem, bro. I'm dead serious.
All right. I like the Kid guys. So I appreciate it.
I'm not guessing. I'm just being real, bro.
We're going to get to Lionel's Oden slander, and we're going to get to calls as soon as we can. I got to get through all these super chats, so thank you. Keep them coming, but thank you. Another 10 from Polygon Sean. It says, Kaido one-shot Gear 4 Luffy while not even trying, and then clash with Yamato while also likely holding back. Yamato one-shots Queen unless you believe Queen is stronger than Gear 4 Luffy at the start of Wano. 1, sure, he could be. And 2, it's just not the same. That's not the same.
Wait, you saying sure what? You said sure. I'm talking about what you talking
about.
That
Queen could be stronger than Gear 4 Luffy at the start of Wano.
Oh, okay.
Probably not, but whatever.
I'm not gonna say it, but like whatever.
I got more respect for Queen than most people do. So whatever.
Because I'm giving, for instance, I have to say close to it, because if we're saying Cracker, I mean, no, it's not the same, but like we saw Cracker fight Gear 4 Luffy, and Luffy had to struggle with. I can't give the same clout to Queen, who's the third strongest in the crew. What's the difference? Again, people argue that, but they legit said that Queen said he could even. Again, I don't know what level of Haki people he was fighting, but he said Haki Master and he was crushing. I'm not saying he's doing it to Queen. I mean, he's not doing it to Cracker. I'm not saying that he fought Haki Masters and he was able to beat them, whatever level there was, and he's stronger than, to our knowledge, who was also possibly proficiency user or maybe even a master.
So you know me, bro.
No, like Luffy.
One. The notion that Kaido wasn't trying when he thunder boggled with Luffy isn't accurate.
Yeah, that's not
It's
true.
just not accurate. He clearly saw the Black Lightning. He clearly put. I don't want to say advanced conquerors or whatever, but like there was more in there.
I don't think he put advanced. I thought it was just Haki, either Haki hardening, whatever. Mm-hmm. The fact he said the name attack 1, that's obviously a thing. But I think he just used Haki hardening at least to knock out Luffy.
Mm-hmm. 2, Yamato can't replicate that attack for real.
Yeah. So
whether she's thunder boggling and hitting people or whatever, she don't hit as high as Kaido does.
Know what it sounds like? Similar to what we were saying now, Blackbeard can generate the same power that Whitebeard can generate. I'm just saying.
It's not the same.
It is the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
Yeah,
how is it not the same? Tell me. How is it not the same?
One's a devil fruit, one is Haki. I just know that Kaido's Haki is superior to Yamato's.
But it's the same thing. All right, you have a powerful fruit, but it's also the force behind with that fruit.
Oh, if you want to say that.
That's like saying, all right, Luffy has the gum fruit. Somebody else eats the gum fruit.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta think, okay, Kobe eats the gum fruit. Is Kobe generating the same amount of power?
No.
It's not, exactly.
But it's not. It's different. It's different.
That is different.
That's a completely different
fruit,
Lionel.
Sebastian, once it's zone that literally physically levels you up. And again, it matters the fruit, but it also matters how you take far that fruit, and also the force behind it. Whitebeard just overall a stronger dude than Blackbeard.
Whitebeard on his deathbed? Whitebeard at 72 that couldn't muster up Conquerors Haki?
Bashing. I'll tell you right now.
This is what you got to say.
You got you right. All right. Well, it's different. Is Blackbeard two-shotting a Kaido with that fruit? Okay. No. Shut up. You know for a fact he's not. Stop. I rest my case. We're done, Bashing. You know he's not doing it.
Is he sneaking him with the first attack?
You know he's not. It doesn't matter. You know for a fact. You know for a fact, bro.
It matters.
Blackbeard, with that time, having that quick, he's not two-shotting a Kaido. That's the difference, bro. That's the difference of strength I'm talking about.
But I also, hold on, the difference there is I also do believe that Whitebeard was able to bring out Conqueror's Haki into that attack. Sure. I don't have proof of that.
You don't.
I don't have any
There was no link of it, baby.
But that's my view of how that went down.
Sure.
But
sure.
I'll take my L on that. Whatever. Listen, you back me into a corner. You got me put my favorite characters against each other. I feel you. Smart move. Anyway, number 10 from Eduardo Torres. It says, verse of the day, Acts 5:29. The Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than men. Also, young Kaido is not beating the 5 Kage. Did they say young Kaido?
I don't. If it's young Kaido, I do say that's different. Like how young we talking?
When
about?
I put Yonko Kaido, maybe I put young on accident, but it was definitely like rooftop Kaido.
Yeah, I was thinking of like Kaido in his prime, bro.
I don't know. How do you have a reaction to Acts 5:29?
Obey God rather than men.
Yeah, I don't.
What's the context? What do you say?
I have no idea. I just said verse of the day, and then he had that verse.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Another 7, Canadian from. Another 7 Canadian from Leo Gialio. It says, Larry Tax, Seb Snacks, Laws, Big Macs, Lakers and 5. Hashtag if you know, you know. That's too funny. Hashtag Celestial Dragon Larry. Hashtag Bust It Open. Hashtag What Would They Rather Be Doing. Hashtag Homing Gang. Yo, bro. Yo, y'all missed it. Larry wilded out on the stream last week. He was talking about like whether or not the world government could like be the good guys all along or whatever, or some. It was some kind of line of questioning or whatever. Like they could be the heroes of their own story or something. And he was saying like we brought up slavery, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, I mean, what else could they be doing? Like, what else would you like what?
Like what?
Like they ain't got nothing else better to do. So.
They're being slaves? What? Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, bro. Yo, that's so crazy, bro. Yo, he went on like this 20-minute rant.
I never heard
and
that.
And then he said that, and I was like, yo, bro.
I never heard that ever in my life.
Like, they got nothing better to do.
I'm doing you a favor, bro.
Nah, I do think he was saying that the world, like the celestial dragons, don't have anything better to do. But how it came out sounded so crazy. Oh my god, yo. It was so wild, bro. It was so wild.
What it is to be enslaved, man.
Oh, bro.
That is crazy.
Anyway, we got another 10 from Harry Rosado. It says, Yo, Seb, and Lionel, if Garp didn't try so hard to make the boys Marines, do you think there's a chance one of them would have been Marines? Hypothetical question. # Marv is the GOAT. I agree. And it is one of those classic cases when you push something too hard on somebody, they revolt and kind of do the opposite, like they rebel from it, which is a common trope in parenting. I do think just based off who they were as people, that Marines was never really going to jive with their viewpoints, especially with how they grew up. The better bet Garp would have had was to have them raised on a Marine base so they can interact with other Marines besides him and not just kind of live the life that they were living. That would have been his better chance at getting them ingrained, associated, and like enjoying the culture, if that makes sense. And maybe they still wouldn't have, but I just think he went about it the wrong way. Because you're telling them, be Marines, be Marines, be Marines, but then you're leaving them here to live with bandits in this lawless area and only checking in like every quarter or two.
Yeah.
Like if you want them to be Marines, like raise them as Marines. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, he didn't go about it the right way. And he kind of was hamstrung by who they were as people. Yeah. Who their parents were that wouldn't allow him to do that, but he just went about it the wrong way, in my opinion.
I mean, I agree with you to a degree. I don't think I agree with you with the whole raise him as base. Because, for instance, if you look at Garp as a kid, right? Because, for instance, Garp said that Roger and Ace had similar backgrounds, right? Then you look at Garp as a kid. He has what? He has a bandage on his head. He's riding a tiger, and he has a pole in his hand. Mm-hmm. Look, he had a similar background as them. So what made the difference between Roger wanting to become a pirate while Garp wanted to become a Marine? Mm-hmm. Something had to happen, right? And the thing is, I do agree with you because, for instance, what impact Luffy to become a pirate? Besides Luffy wanting freedom, because he's like his grandpa. He wants that freedom. He wants to be free, whatever. Whether that contribute to him in Ace, in Sabo, whatever. But Luffy always had that mindset. My point is, Garp, to me, failed as being a role model to Luffy to be a Marine. Yeah. Well, Shanks, like, for instance, I'm not exactly sure ins and out, but Garp would come, force it, beat him up, and all that stuff like that, right? Instead of becoming more of like a grandfather to Luffy and nurture it and, like, become a friend to him. Shanks became that to Luffy. He even risked his life and gave his arm. You know what I mean? So, like, that's why the admiration towards where it should have been towards your grandpa, because now Garp towards Luffy, or it's just fear. Just fear, I just know how this dude is strong, and he was trying to kill me. That's all he knows from you. Like, he even said, like, I want to, like, Luffy says, oh, I'm leaving. I mean, Garp says, oh, I'm leaving. All right, bye. I want to be loved by my grandson. He hits Luffy. But
that's what I'm saying. He allowed for him to just be around dudes like Shanks. When if you're on a Marine base, you're just not ever getting the opportunity. Like, the only Shanks you're hearing about are just, it's negative stories.
But even that, but like, for just how Garp went about it, you didn't make Luffy in a way, like, Luffy probably loves his grandpa, whatever. But affection-wise, being it there, that love was actually towards Shanks, then towards his grandpa. Like, I'm not saying, I don't know. I don't know Luffy. Like, I don't know if for instance, if somebody's bad mouthing Garp, I don't know if Luffy go out of his way and punch that dude. You get me? He did it to Shanks. He may have, but like, for instance,
that's a good question.
The thing is, Luffy,
probably not.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I don't think he hit the Garp stuff. Didn't bother Luffy about Chinjao. Like, he was just like, whatever. Yeah, you were just attacking me.
Exactly.
Like I didn't care. What
you bad mouth Garp. Luffy's like, whatever. Like that's not my problem. That's my grandpa. Take care of him. Like, you fight him. But if you bad mouth Shanks, Luffy's gonna punch you. He's gonna knock you out. And Luffy's actively trying to look for Shanks. He wants to see Shanks again. Luffy's showing that he doesn't really care if he sees his grandpa.
He's gonna do everything in his power to avoid Garp.
Yeah, like, he doesn't really care if he's like, yo.
That's different though. It's different.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, Garp made that relationship again bad, but Garp made that relationship towards to that. He contributed to that. That's what I'm saying. To me, that's a big factor. If Luffy had that ambition for Garp, Luffy might have been like, yo, I want to be a Marine.
Hey,
maybe. I'm not saying, but I think that's part of it.
I ain't no parent. I can't speak on it. We got another 10 from The World, though. It says, need to hear the controller story, to be honest.
The what?
The controller story. That's geared towards you and Lawrence. So,
well, how this brought up? Y'all just keep bringing up stuff, bro.
I don't know, man.
Why y'all just keep bringing up random old stuff?
It's up to you to tell it, bro.
I'll wait for Lawrence to be here, man.
Sorry, Zeraldo. Lionel don't want to talk on it, bro. We got another 10 from Luffy Nick. It says, "Hey, TOPT gang. I know you guys aren't into the One Piece card game, but Buggy Gang gotta know the recent winner card is bootlicking Buggy. I sent it to you in the Discord with the laughing emoji. Hashtag bootlicking Buggy Gang." All right. I think I saw that something popped up on my phone for the Discord. It must have been a DM. Oh. He really got like a shoe and everything.
Oh, what the?
I wasn't anticipating that. Yeah. That's not a boot, though. That's not a boot. That's pretty funny, though.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think it would have came off good on the camera, so I didn't show it to y'all. But y'all be all right. Y'all tough, right? Anyway, thank you. Another 5 from Delivio96. What's up, guys? Hope you all had a good weekend. Would you guys do a live reaction to the chapters outside the pod? Hashtag call me Oden. We've done that in the past. It's not something we do consistently, but it is something that we've done. I know I did a live reaction on Nerd Taku's channel a couple weeks back. And for a while there, Larry was doing live reactions. Life just kind of gets in the way sometimes of that. And the timing of chapters dropping is not always consistent. And we do like to support the official. So like live reacting to non-official One Piece content it's a little murky. I'll say that. So it's not something we don't do or something we've never done. It's something we don't always do. But it's not impossible. Another 10 from David Cruthers. It says, "What's the call number?" Well, David, we actually don't do a call number anymore. You have to join the Discord and then join where it says the call waiting room. So there should probably be a couple people there waiting already today. I think I see like 5 or 6. Join the Discord. The link is in the description of this video. And then go into that voice channel's call waiting room. And then we'll put a raffle up when we're ready to do calls. If you win the raffle, basically it shows the order of which the people won. And we drag you guys in based off of that order. So, yeah, that's how you do it. Another 5 from Shadow. It says, "What's good, top crew? Will Shanks get his lick back on Blackbeard by the end of the story?" No.
We'll see.
I hope not, man. Free
Come from those teeth.
Hey,
the rest
man.
of them.
Hey, man. Another 2, Canadian from Smooth Weed. Will Luffy ever fight a serious opponent his size?
How big is Emo?
How tall is Shanks?
Shanks is like...
He's tall. He's like significant. He's a little taller than Luffy, right?
Yeah, he's like 6'3", 6'4", something like that.
Luffy just short, man. Like,
I mean, Luffy's like 5'9", right? 5'9".
Yeah, but we got dudes averaging out at like 18 feet tall, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Doflamingo alone. Like, Doflamingo's probably the closest they'll get to like Luffy fighting his own size or whatever.
You just said Shanks.
Oh yeah, Shanks is.
And Lucci, actually,
Lucci was the closest thing. Even Lucci's in his Devil Fruit form, he's much bigger than Luffy. Like Luffy's size is Ussop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I'm
gonna say no, unless Emo.
That's what I'm saying. That's what Emo. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Emo. Gaban could have been it, but it wasn't never gonna be serious, right?
I don't know
how tall Gaban is, but he seemed like he's about Luffy height. I don't know.
I mean, he's old.
He's taller than Luffy. Yeah, he's taller than Luffy. He's around like Rayleigh's height. Rayleigh's taller than Luffy.
Rayleigh is actually Rayleigh was like 6'2".
Yeah. But even that, I'd take it. Like, we're talking about dudes who be like really tall.
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure.
Zoro maybe? Like that's fight Zoro.
Yeah. Or something. No, he fought now. You said serious?
Yeah.
I'm saying Shanks and Emo.
Answer is no, yo. It's no, because Shanks is probably still a no.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Hold on for Emo.
Oh, it's Crocodile and Mihawk's boots that Buggy was licking, which is actually pretty funny.
Makes sense.
Thank you, Luffy Nick. I didn't peep that. All right. We got another 5 from El Suave. It says, Lionel got the boys sick so he didn't have to do his Oden Slander. Nah, he doing it. I don't care what he's talking about. When we finish Super Chats, Lionel will be reacting doing his Oden Slander. So it's soon. It's coming up soon, y'all. Another 5 months at Nakama status from Larry Lover. It says, I love you, Larry Bear, with a dozen heart emojis. So I hope you got that, Larry. Hearts up to you. Another 2 from Jada Rude. Black Air Force One's Nika is crazy work. Straight hands. Yeah. I'm with it. Why not? Another 10 from Molsonic. It says, yo, today's my 21st birthday, and I am sick with the flu, with a sad face. But TOPT will always make me feel better. Question. What does the twins, Law, think about the take that the world government are unsung heroes, hashtag Larry tax? That is what triggered Larry's crazy talk a little earlier. Well, Lawrence isn't here, so you'll have to lean on Lionel if you want the twins take. So,
I mean, I can't speak for Lawrence, but you might have the same mindset. Say that the world governments are unsung heroes.
yeah, that they saved the world from Nika.
I mean, they ain't doing a good job taking care of it, the rest of it. I mean, from what I'm seeing, they're still the evil ones. Mass massacre, killing people for no... They literally just took out an island just because it was in the way or it was there. We legit seen evil just take out thousands of people for no reason. And they have slaves. So just like... Them being heroes is like... That's like saying Doflamingo was a hero. Was he? Because he's literally doing the same thing what the Celestial Dragons and evil are doing. So in Hero, they shine his light as if I was a hero. If only we know, he could have did what they did. It could have been the same thing that Doflamingo did to King Rico.
What they call Amachi, Lionel? The evil hero?
The evil hero? I mean, what hero stuff are you doing? All it's your own agenda. You didn't do any heroism.
Hey, man.
You made no. Rico was a decent king, taking care of the people. You're like, I want his spot. So I'm going to make him look like the bad person that people hate him. Then I'm going to take him out and make sure I look like I'm the hero when I'm actually not. Then I'm going to low-key depress and slavery and threaten people. If people don't like it, I'm turning to toys.
So you telling me that there's no American heroes? That's what America do. So what's up? There's no American heroes now, Lionel? You can't be a hero if you do these things?
These things are bad.
We actively living in these freedoms.
That's
we
what I said, bro.
actively benefiting from these actions.
And I don't support it.
Right now.
And I don't support it.
I'm just saying.
I don't support it.
What's a hero, man? What is a hero?
Look at Jesus.
All right, that's the benchmark then.
But that's it, bro. No imperfect human is going to be a hero. The Bible's been saying it for years.
Okay.
I can start quoting scriptures, man. But like that's like I'm neutral. Human or bad. We don't got it. We can't roll.
Got it.
We can't roll. We don't got it in us.
We don't
like,
got it.
We are not capable of ruling. Period.
That's valid.
And those are Bible's words.
I can't dispute that.
I'm just saying. You want to see a hero? Look at Jesus. He's the perfect one. No, you can't get better than that.
Another 10 from Kirby. It says, hey, Nakama, using my Larry tax to do a little glazing, you boys are an inspiration for real. Every time I hop on a live and see chat going crazy, things get a little better. With a heart emoji. Hashtag BBL Marv. Hashtag kid is greater than Lucci. Hashtag Sebi D Webby. Thank you, Kirby. Sebi D Webby is crazy, bro.
And for my answer, they're not the unsung heroes. If it wasn't clear.
I feel like the second we got the like Kuma flashback, like that's out the window.
Yeah.
Because every other thing, it's like, okay, maybe you could try to justify it. No. They was moving crazy. They was moving crazy, bro. Crazy. Anyway, another 5 Canadian from Smooth Weeb. It says, Western dragons' wings were real and extinct now, and Eastern dragons who fly with clouds weren't real. That's why Kaido's Devil Fruit is a mythical zone. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they were real for real, but sure. Were dragons real? Is that a real thing?
What?
Dragons?
Oh, in One Piece?
In real life.
In real life? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like some form of it. I don't know if they had wings, but that goes into dinosaur type of stuff.
This ain't Westeros, bro. I don't know. Another 2 from Kirby. It says, Beppo off the Yerks versus Cracker. Who you got?
What?
Beppo off of his the drugs that Chopper gave him where he could just turn into Sulong, whatever, versus Cracker.
I got Cracker, bro.
Yeah, I still got Cracker,
like,
bro.
I don't think he's doing much, honestly.
I still got Cracker, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Respect Cracker, yo. I know we don't be, but I respect him.
I mean, the anime don't be respecting him.
Nah, he got disrespected. Another 5 from Nikes and Gundams, it says, word on the street is that Gunko is the new Jane Maxwell and Mary Jo, new Epstein Island. Y'all terrible, man. Y'all are terrible.
I don't know.
It's even worse than you think. And I know I laughed. It's worse than you think it is. So
Really?
I ain't gonna explain it on this live stream, so we don't get demonetized. But wow. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. We got another 2 from Monkey D. Jirai. It says, Jinbei, I got Robin over Frankie. Disrespectful, bro. Actually, it's not too disrespectful because I got Robin pretty up there too, but Frankie like that, man. Y'all gotta start respecting Frankie, man. Another 20 from our guy Shonen Showdown. When do we make Shonen Showdown a mod? That's crazy, bro. Anyway, it says, what's good, family? Don't mind me, just paying my taxes. Who's looking like the most powerful in Elbaf so far? Gabon, Loki, Shamrock, or Luffy? I think we can cross Gabon off that list, right? Like, he's just old now. Like, I mean,
he's still powerful, but I don't think he got it smoked for the rest of these guys right now. Like, unless he's doing a Garp right now, I don't know. Like, because Garp changed the game. Like, we don't know how strong these old cats are still, you know?
I'm gonna put a poll up. I'm curious what the people say. But who you got, bro? Out of those folks? plot aside, bro. Who you just?
Because I'm thinking of people thinking, all right, is Shamrock as strong as his little brother? Because we saw what Shanks did to Loki. Shamrock, you got it? Because you fight to do when he was tied up. Take those chains off, what happens? I don't know, man. You said Loki. Shamrock.
Loki, Gabon, Shamrock, and
Shamrock, left Elbaf, so I don't know if we're still.
Oh yeah, he did technically leave. All right, yeah.
I mean, we can still count.
It's part of the question, so whatever.
I'm gonna say, to me it's hard going back and forth, honestly, because like, it's hard for me with Loki because Shanks fought Loki like years back and became the Yonko. Luffy fought Kaido now. Granted, he didn't beat Kaido in the standard sense. He had help, and Kaido was holding back. So you could like take that, whatever. But like, I'm trying to think of like how strong Loki. Because to me, Loki can't really be, to my knowledge, I would go into this current storyline stronger than Kaido. But again, it goes into all right. It's fine for Luffy because why? Luffy wasn't stronger than Kaido. So for all we know, they could be around the same strength. Or maybe Luffy a little weaker. I don't know. Shamrock, I can't put him out there because Shanks is a conqueror. Again, I don't know what Shanks had during the time he fought Loki. I just know he was able to use Haki, and he was at 1 billion bounty when he was 27 years old. And we saw Shanks now, so I'm like gauging to that. Shamrock, you just use an ability. I don't know where your Haki's at. I don't know if you're even a conqueror. I don't know if your father's a conqueror. So like, I just know Shanks is. So like, now with Loki got an ability, bro. Like, I can't put Shamrock, even the hype is there. I can't put Shamrock automatically at Shanks' level. I can't do it.
Okay.
And that's good. And we're already putting your father that. So you have 2 Yonko levels, like 3 sons, like 2 sons and a father just Yonko level walking around. Like, I don't know, but like, I can't just give people stuff. I'm not. It's only too tailored wise. Like, I gave Roger that because why? He fought Whitebeard. He's the Pirate King. Like, I could give that. Shamrock, you're just some Holy Knight leader dude. So like, listen, and again, you never showed what stuff you showed your brother showed.
I can give people that. I'm a giver. Okay?
You're a giver.
I'm a giver. I'm going Loki. The hype has been insane for that guy. They've been hyping him up. He got. I think we mentioned it. He got more hype going to him right now than even Kaido did. And I'm not here to say he's stronger than Kaido, but he could be. Shoot, I don't know. We're gonna have to see. But who's looking like the strongest out of these 4 people? Shoot, this dude basically just whipped out. I don't want to say a Bajrang gun, but like an attack, not the same size, but the impact. Look at that lightning strike. That's one attack. But also, wild sea stone cuff, wild damage. Imagine this dude able to use his death completely no sea stone cuffs. I get you. Completely fine, swinging on folks.
I get you. I'm
going Loki, bro.
Bastion, I get you.
Crashing out.
But you're forgetting the size of him in the hammer, bro.
But the size isn't limiting what he's capable of. It's just increasing. No,
but the impact looks crazier because of the size.
But he's still capable of it.
Bastion, I get you, but Bastion, the size still matters.
Sure, he's still capable of doing this thing.
Bastion, sorry, I get you, but we just know that he hit the tree and the tree went on fire. That's it. We didn't know what really happened. Just mad lightning came from a big giant hammer that's bigger than a giant. You get what I'm saying? What do you expect you're gonna see? If there was anything smaller, all right, Loki did all that, bro. You don't seem that strong, bro. And he hit a tree. Like, it's the Adam tree that gets it, but like, bro, until I see more, like, I'm not. Look, Loki's probably because of lore, but whatever. But
hey, man,
he still lost to Shanks. Like beginning Yonko shit.
Now losing to Shanks?
I'm going by you lost. No, I'm going by you lost to Shanks when he wasn't even a Yonko yet. You get what I'm saying?
This is what we doing.
No, I'm saying okay. I get you.
Yo, Kaido lost to Luffy. Yo, he wasn't even a Yonko yet.
No, but that's different.
That's what you just
did.
That's
different, though.
That's what you just did, Lionel.
That's
what you just did.
That's different. You know it's different. Because why? Because why? Because Shanks and Loki fought one-on-one.
We don't even know that.
If Shanks did, that's a knock on Shanks. I'm not gonna lie. That's a knock on Shanks.
Listen, I assume that. We don't know that.
I'm pretty sure. No, I'm positive they fought the Fade. I'm pretty sure they fought one-on-one.
I hope they did, bro.
If they did it, I'm like, that's downgrading Shanks. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, man.
Because Luffy had help. Like, we saw what happened. Like, look at me. Like, all right, good. Okay, give me what I'm saying.
Hold on. You understand that Loki is Luffy's Kaido parallel, right? That's his equivalent. I mean, Loki is Shanks' Kaido's parallel.
No, it's not. I get you because he beat him. He became a Yonko.
That's the guy he beat to become a Yonko.
Yeah, I get you.
At the legendary island of Elbaf. Like, that's his thing. That's how he did it. That's how he got there.
It is, but Shanks is stronger than Luffy.
6 years ago, he was stronger than Luffy?
Yeah. You tell me Shanks 6 years ago, Shanks 6 years ago.
Luffy right now versus Shanks 6 years ago. How are we supposed to know? Who was strong? How are we supposed to know that, Lionel?
He's stronger, bro.
How are we supposed to know that?
He's stronger, bro.
We can assume, but we don't know that.
He's stronger, bro. You crazy.
All right, man. All right, whatever. Whatever. This is you and your stagnation thing again, but whatever. Anyway, number 2 from JD Reed.
No, because you question like Luffy being Yonko level now.
Bro, we don't even know. Listen, I know I just said what I said about Loki. We don't even know if Loki is Yonko level. Right? And he fought him 6 years ago.
I think Loki's probably like. Yeah.
I agree. I'm just saying you're basically saying Shanks for this entire period of time has just been Yonko level the whole time. It doesn't matter. That's what you're saying.
Wait, when?
From beyond 6 years ago.
No, I didn't say that.
But you just said that.
No, I didn't.
You just said that you knew for a fact that Shanks was stronger than Luffy is right now 6 years ago.
Yes.
Luffy is at or near at least Yonko level. He's right there. He's right there. He can fight and bang with Yonkos right now. No matter how you feel, he can do that. Whether you think he's just below, whatever. So
that's
again,
relative, though. That's relative, though. No, because one, are you kind of?
If you're relative to a Yonko,
no,
you are Yonko level.
No, that's the same thing as an Admiral. An Admiral can fight a Yonko, but they're not beating a Yonko. That's the same thing, Sebastian.
Bro.
No, because give Kaido healthy. No damage, no holding up an island, all that. 100% he's going all out, fighting Luffy.
And Luffy's 100%?
Luffy, like, the fight
he's going to lose, but it's not as
close. It's not as close as you think it is.
Luffy's still extreme diff in Kaido. Luffy, Kaido can win. It's still high to extreme.
It's not extreme diff. It's not.
Come on.
It's not extreme diff.
Yo, Luffy was jumping ropes with this dude, bro.
He was weakened.
And Luffy was tired as hell. Luffy had just died. You think Luffy got all his energy back from being dead 5 minutes ago?
From fighting who? Kaido himself.
Bro, but I'm saying if they're both completely healthy.
You, Bastion. I get you. But what's more impressive? I fought a whole bunch of people. And the dude is healthy. I weakened him.
Lionel.
Oh, we were both at the same weakened level? Because I fought him, I weakened him? I guess Kaido is a lot stronger than Luffy, but it's a lot different when I fought a whole bunch of people and I'm not even at 100%. Well, this dude's 100%. With that, he's 100% fighting other 5 dudes or 4 dudes. Then I fight him one-on-one. And he's weakened, even though I got weakened by all the stuff I just went through. You get me? And he's only weakened because I did that to him. That's the same weakness? Are you serious? No, it's not.
Hey,
it's not, bro. Kaido is not extreme death. If Kaido was 100%, fine. Like, no fight or nothing. 100% fine.
It's at least high, probably extreme.
Maybe mid-high.
I'm probably still going extreme, bro.
I can't go extreme. I can't, bro. I can't, bro.
Hey, man.
Like, we saw legit when Kaido literally got serious and landed like legit hits on Luffy. He did it to him. He hit it when he hit Luffy. When he got a little serious, Luffy almost got knocked out in Gear 4. Remember that? That was just one hit when Kaido got a little serious.
God, chill out, bro.
No, that did not happen. In Gear 5th, Luffy in Gear 5th was getting his butt whooped. At some point, Luffy was also kind of running away.
You know who else was getting their butt whooped in Gear 5th? Kaido.
Kaido lets himself get hit all the time, bro.
He wasn't letting himself get hit. He was getting cracked, bro. We not gonna act like Luffy wasn't putting the paws on that boy.
It's both. He was dodging and letting himself get hit. But regardless of it, Luffy couldn't even take this dude out. After all the damage he was getting before the other fights. While Kaido was giving good, solid hits, Luffy was almost passing out. While Luffy was doing all these attacks, wasn't even knocking out Kaido. Kaido wanted to go fight again after he killed Luffy. Like, bro. Like, Luffy almost lost when he went Gear 5th. You get me?
I know.
Like, after he died, he came back and still was lost.
You're treating it as though Luffy got revived and then was at 100% when he just wasn't. You get what I'm saying? That's how y'all treat it. That Luffy gets revived and now Luffy's at 100% and Kaido's at 10%.
No.
Luffy was at 10% too, bro. He was just back.
I get
if
you.
Luffy is also at 100% and Kaido's at 100%.
It's not extreme death, though. It's not, bro.
All right.
Because it's just like, for instance, Kaido could knock out Luffy with, like, at least 3 good solid hits. Could knock him out. Luffy needs, you know what Luffy needs? He needs Baja Gun to possibly do, even possibly knock him out. Even to possibly knock him out.
I hate talking like this. I hate even thinking like this, right? Fight starts, Luffy decides to go Bajron Gun. Do we know Kaido can take more than one of those? Do we know that?
More than one?
Because this is what you used to do with me at Dofi all the damn time, Lionel.
Yeah.
He King Kong Gun and it's over. All right, so what's up? Luffy goes, you know what? F all that. I'm at 100% Bajron to start. How many of those is Kaido taking?
I think he did a couple. Because he was still conscious when Luffy hit him with that one. At his weakened state.
Don't let Luffy grab that man, bro.
No.
And Bajron him.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro.
Right.
Kage still get back up,
Talking about.
I think Luffy needs to do a Gatling for that one, bro.
Yo, he had full strength now. Full energy
Can
now.
he even do a Gatling? I don't know. Can he do a Gatling? Because that's probably what it'll take. Him being, like, big as Loki. We're doing bodies on Gatling Kaido. I would say that would probably be Kaido. 400%, Luffy needs to do that off the bat.
Bajron Gatling is insane, bro.
Yo, that's what, to me, has to take out Kaido. Milo's both agreed. Just do it, because Oden even said himself, Kaido's not getting taken off with one punch. Luffy had to do that to not even knock him out, to hit him in a pool of magma, so he wouldn't move.
I don't even believe in Bajron Gun as an attack, because Kaido basically let him do that. Like, the prep time, like, it's not happening in a regular fight. But, in general, it's closer than y'all think, man. It's definitely...
It's not.
High to extreme.
It's not. Honestly, to me, I just show like Luffy's mostly close to Admiral level right now. That's
because y'all sleep on Admirals. Y'all be acting like Admirals can't fight Yonkos for real. They can fight them. They not win.
I just said before you can fight them. Just they can't win.
Yo, but they can push them. Big Mom versus Kizaru right now, probably high div.
Yeah, but what did I say before?
But Luffy's stronger than the Admirals. You get what I'm saying?
It's questionable. Is it not questionable?
Which Admiral are we talking about?
Because, hey, Kizaru was holding back. And Luffy was struggling fighting him.
Hey, man.
I'm just saying.
I don't want to get into matchups. We got to move on, bro. We've been on this for too long. See what you did, Shonen? It's your fault, bro.
I'm just saying,
I don't even know who won the who was strongest thing, bro. I don't even know. Blame Shonen Showdown, bro. We was yapping. Anyway. Again, guys, like the stream if you haven't already. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. And soon, once we're finished with Super Chats, we will be getting into phone calls and Lionel slandering his man, Kozuki Oden. We got another 2 from Jada Rude. It says, we need a Luffy versus Luffy part 3. I love the first 2. I think we're good at 2, personally.
Yeah, we don't need another one.
I don't need another one.
I think the first one was was really good. The last one was kind of satisfying. It was cool, but that's no more.
First one was perfect. Second one was dope for the nostalgia.
Yeah.
We don't need that again.
Yeah.
I'm cool if they never see each other again. I'm going to be honest with you. Another 5 from Smooth Weed. Gunko is like Gaby from Attack on Titan. All cocoa washed to wanting to be a celestial dragon so much she even fears what they fear in Nika and even hating normal humans. Maybe. I could see it. I know Lionel's not versed in Attack on Titan, so he can't really contribute with that.
I don't know who that is.
But I could see it. I will say this, and it's not really in answering your super chat. I feel like I'm the only Attack on Titan fan that doesn't hate Gaby. Gaby was cool. She was Sniper Gang, and I know she took out old girl, but she was like that, bro. She took Arrowhead clean off, man, and I respected it. I respected everything Gaby was doing, even if she was brainwashed, even if she was dumb. She was a kid. She was manipulated, but she was a better sniper than Ussop, bro. And I mean that.
Really?
In the heat of battle, she don't miss, bro. In the heat of controversy, she don't miss. Gaby was like that, bro. That's me. Anyway, another 1,000 NGN from the Loveth. I don't know what that currency is, but thank you.
Thank you.
Hey guys, big fan. What's one thing you'd add, remove, or change about Kid to make him as well written as Doflamingo? Alright, there's almost nothing you can do to make almost any character in One Piece as well written as Doflamingo, in my opinion. He's my favorite character. I think he's the best written character in the series. Yeah. I think even his downfalls speak to what he was. He's too proud. Where he was as far as his strength, he understood he wasn't strong enough to deal with the Yonko, so he played the middle rung and control. Like, I'll take over the world by manipulation and controlling people through schemes and tactics and connections, because he didn't have the overall power to do this, but he still had a will that was driving him to do this stuff. So his backstory, how he was as a villain, even him being on the back foot, like, it all just worked for me. But to make Kid more well written, honestly, I would just flesh out more of his character. I think we just didn't get enough of him. Like, when we got Kid, a lot of people make, like, the really, like, and even I have made this parallel where, he's just Luffy without plot armor. But I think Moore did a video on this, actually, where it's like, it's more than just Luffy without plot armor. He's Luffy who never met Shanks. Yeah. It's Luffy who never was taught when and why to fight people, when it's valid to fight people. You hear, they're laughing at our dreams, so we're fighting them, right? And you get this parallel. But it's like, Luffy doesn't laugh. Luffy has scenes in the story where he's not fighting you just because you're laughing at his dream. He's able to identify that these people don't matter. Their opinions don't matter. They'll never reach the top. Kid never got that lesson that Shanks gave Luffy. So it's like, but then it just makes him closer to Luffy as a character, and I don't like that either. Yeah. So it's like, I would have liked to seen him getting Killer on the crew, and the thing with him and Victoria, is it Victoria? I think the girl. Yeah, when they were kids. That maybe seeing that fleshed out might have helped us connect with Kid as an audience better. I think getting it in an SBS didn't really do much for his character, but in general, I think Kid is actually pretty well written. People just prefer to bash him because they don't like him. Yeah. Or because they see him take all these L's. And Davey said in one of his bars, too many losses, they won't respect you. And Kid started taking losses, even fictional losses, where even things that he won were looked at as losses. I remember even on this podcast, he would get trolled for his interaction with Big Mom and her pirate crew, when it's like, he actually won that fight versus a sweet commander. And it's like, that's part of the story. That's part of the reasoning. The rumors are becoming the truth when the truth is what it actually is. So I don't think Kid is actually poorly written at all. We just don't see enough of him that makes it easily identifiable to the regular audience. So I like Kid. I think he's well written. Doflamingo is just hard to do that.
Yeah.
That's hard for any mangaka to do in general, to write a character that well, in my opinion. So he'll never touch that. But I don't think Kid's poorly written, personally.
Now, I agree with a lot what Sebastian said. And also, I think it would be good if we find out the reason why he wants to become Pirate King. Like, why he became a pirate and stuff. Like, for this Doflamingo instance, like, his whole goal was to become Pirate King, like, in the beginning. Then piracy became upon him because what circumstances what his life turned into. And for we know what we've seen so far, even though his crew said to make Dofi Pirate King, to me, it didn't seem that was actually his goal. It was going to be where Emo's at. Mm-hmm. So, like, even though his crew thought Doflamingo wanted to become Pirate King, Doflamingo's goal actually seemed like he wanted to be king of the world. Or be in the position where he used to be, but even better. Mm-hmm. So, like, and that's what we saw. It got flushed out. While Kid, we don't know why. He just started sailing for whatever reason. Like, we don't know the ins and outs. We don't know fully relationship with Kid and Killer and, like, why they're so close. And, like, we didn't get any of that. So, like, I agree with what Sebastian's saying. And also, again, like, the reasons why Kid wanted to become a pirate and what motivates him. And also why he has that such a thing of pretty much nobody laughs. Or, well, like, that, for instance, that's a trigger. When you laugh, like me saying my dream, whatever, and people just bad mouth it, or whatever. That's a trigger. I want to know why is that a thing?
Even just surface level, right? Like that whole, I refuse to let people laugh at me and my partner's dream, and now Killer's forced to laugh 24/7. What does Kid do? He still absorbs them into the crew, and even he has his crew laughing, so that Killer can feel like Kid is like it's subtle. It's just there. You gotta look for it. Yeah. Which, I mean, some people don't want to do. He's a side character who's not that interesting, but it's there for him, bro. Another 2 from Ravenstorm. It says, while Larry's away, crazy Seb takes will play. Maybe I was wild earlier. What? I don't care, bro. Another 10 months from Nakama Status for Supa. It says, how did Elbaf have that much sea stone for Loki? How could we possibly know, bro? Like, it's an H island. They've been around a long time. Sea stone exists, bro.
I mean, we don't know how much sea stone you need in those handcuffs. Because we see, like, even a little bit could shut you down. Yeah. I know it's giant, so that's different than a human, but it shows that if you just need a little bit of sea stone, and the rest of it's just material, it could probably shut you down. I know it's ores size, so you might probably need a lot more, but we don't know. They never said that whole thing is sea stone. Like, it's like, think of Smoker's Jute. Not the whole Jute sea stone. It's just the tip of it. So
just the tip.
So like, even the marine ships, battleships, only certain part of it or the bottom of it is sea stone. So I don't think the whole handcuff or whatever is sea stone. I think bits and parts of it are. That is enough to nullify Loki's ability.
All right. We got another 2 from 8 Block Menace. It says, too many conch users Yonko sweep the world government. I just wholeheartedly disagree, bro. Another 5 from Harry Rosado.
There's actually more conquerors on the world government side than
I was going to say, bro.
And than the Yonkos, but whatever.
Who in the One Piece world would make up the Avengers? 1 Hulk, 2 Thor, 3 Iron Man, 4 Captain America, 5 Black Widow, 6 Hawkeye. 2 of them can't have a Devil Fruit. Hawkeye is easy. It's either like Ussop or Van Augur. Well, they can't have a Devil Fruit, so Ussop or Ussop. Captain America. You have anything for this, bro? I don't got much, bro.
I'm thinking of we on the good side. I thought of Captain. Like, we're not doing pirates. We're doing people in One Piece, right?
Yeah.
For Captain America, I'm picking Garp.
Okay. Captain America's Garp.
Yeah.
We could try to go all Marines here if you want.
That sounds because I want to pick
a sniper though. I don't know about the sniper though.
I mean, she's not good enough though. That girl that Kobe, kind of, what's that girl that saved Kobe? But she's not good enough to be a sniper. Like, she's not that level yet. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Habari? Sure.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't know, man. We gotta think about this one, Harry. It's too much right now. My bad. I gotta get to these calls and super stuff. Another 20 from Sean D. Water. It says, "Am I onto something? The Harley text points to 3 eras making types of Devil Fruits.
No, I'm wrong.
Zoans defied gods, Paramecias reshaped reality, and Logias brought chaos. Each era fell into hubris, bringing new types."
Sorry, Sengoku is Captain America. Garp is Hulk. There you go. All right, say that again. I'm sorry.
All right, so am I onto something? The Harley text points to 3 eras making different types of Del fruits. Zoans defied the gods, Paramecias reshaped reality, and Logias brought chaos. Each era fell into a hubris, bringing new types. I actually really like that. In general, if you notice, Oda does almost everything in 3s.
I thought of that too.
3 types of Hakis, 3 different worlds, 3 different types of Del fruits. It's a lot of 3s. So, 3 ancient weapons. Like, it's just a lot of 3s. He does everything in 3s. So, I really like that. If there's any way you can make a connection to any of those things together, I always seem to enjoy those types of theory crafting. So, I'm with it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Another 5 from The World of Gearfa. It says, serious question. If Sanji fights with his legs and arms, how much would the gap decrease from Zoro? Would he be able to take his second place, and why? Is this assuming he's been fighting with them this entire time?
Yeah, I'm saying the same thing.
Because, if he just starts throwing punches, he's not going to be throwing punches that are strong. So
I mean, with his enhanced stuff now, I get you. But again, if you haven't been using your arms like that only for cooking, besides handstands,
Sure. I don't have a strong answer either way.
Yeah,
honestly.
I don't think it would change though.
Mm-hmm. Another 5 from Griffin Coggins. It says Blackbeard and his entire crew with Emu's Del Fruit versus the Grand Fleet. You even know what Emu's Del Fruit is?
Yeah, seriously. I don't know.
Versus the Grand Fleet? Not Luffy and his Grand Fleet, or just the Grand Fleet? Because what are we talking? What are we doing?
Blackbeard or Luffy?
Blackbeard and his entire crew with Emu's Del Fruit versus the Grand Fleet. I'm gonna assume it's the Straw Hats plus the Grand Fleet because what are we doing?
I mean, we don't know what Emu's. It's literally just Blackbeard and his 2 fruits, and
I'll go with Blackbeard. Aokiji's really the deciding factor for me, and whatever Emu's fruit is, too. So. Another 5 from Larry Lover. It says, haven't watched the stream in a few months. And Seb, you look awesome. Keep it up. Hashtag bodybuilder Seb. I ain't no bodybuilder, but thank you. I feel like I've seen you super chat. You just been super chatting and not watching. That's hilarious. Another 2 from Michael Holland. This is happy that I get to catch another stream. Hashtag Larry Tax. Thank you. Happy to have you. Another 5 from Brecken Crowell. It says, St. Larry will be wildin'. Hashtag what better they got to do anyways. Just paying my white boy tax. Hashtag Larry tax. Terrible.
Can't believe Larry said that's so crazy.
It was even wilder in the moment, bro. I couldn't believe it. Another 15 months at Nakama status from Goatman Tees. It says, perfect Seb cosplay. Peakums. Stay blessed, y'all. Peakums would be pretty funny. It'd be pretty funny cosplay. Another 10 from David Cruthers. It says, Davy D. Jones, if you get me on the call, got something juicy to discuss. Yeah, man, we're going to get to the call soon. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. Another 5 from PP McGee. It says, sup, y'all. Hope y'all been good. Got done with the B-Day weekend, and Seb came at me last week, so Magellan would be the MVP of Elbaf. Hashtag Magellan is a go. Okay.
What?
Okay. Another 2 from Cyborg Frankie. Size does matter, Lionel. Hashtag bust it open.
Okay.
Another 2 from PB McGee. Now we got something new to farm. Hashtag size does matter. Oh my God. Another 2.
Oh my God.
Jada size still matters. Ayo. Oh my God.
I can't say nothing.
Another 5 from Michael Belt Blevins. What fruit would Diddy have? Hashtag Squirt Squad. Hashtag Larry Tax. Either Doflamingos or Alvitas. One of those 2.
Okay.
Another 2 from David Cruthers. It says, mechanic weather, 1 pounds or 20 pounds. It's a hammer, no thunder.
That's the Loki thing he's on?
Sure. I don't know. Another 5 from Larry Lover. If you had to choose a paramecia fruit, what would it be? No Gura, too basic. Hashtag BBC. Either Laws or Doflamingos. We've been asked that before. They're just too strong. They're too good. They allow you to do too much.
Paramecia?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I always go back. I would never eat a fruit, but I'll probably just go with the strong fruit. Hedges Burgess.
All right, that's good. All right, that's all of the super chats for now. Lionel, let's get it, bro. It's time. And for those of y'all who have been waiting, Lionel will be doing his Oden slander now. So, Lionel, you got 5 minutes. Take it away. Talk your ish.
I wasn't ready. Hold on.
Why you not ready, bro?
Because I want to do
And
it.
now, our feature presentation.
Where is it?
Yo, hurry up, bro.
Bro, you should have told me before.
I told you when we got here that you were doing this.
Yeah,
bro.
but I didn't know when it was going to end. I didn't know.
Why you don't have it just ready?
Do it!
I don't.
Just do it!
Okay.
I'm not cutting into your time. Your time starts when you start.
Yeah. All right.
Go.
Wait, hold on.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Shut up. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Everybody? Okay. Here we go. The slander of Kuzuki Oden. Kuzuki Oden is a trash character. He got defeated by every strong opponent he has come across within the New World. Whitebeard and Roger. He couldn't even beat Captain Karma, the octopus man pirate. That's in itself showing the big gap of strength difference between Whitebeard and Oden. When it only took Whitebeard a single hit, he barely had to hit him to knock him out. Oden ran away from that giant person that attacked the Whitebeard pirates. He failed to hold on the chain for 3 days, while Zolo pre-time skip endured 9 days with no food or water. He failed to survive the boiling to save his wife, Toki, his only son, Momo, his only daughter, Hiyori, and all his loyal scabbards, his Wano countrymen. He even got one-shotted by Kaido, with only one arm, not even by a named attack. His failings outweigh his accomplishments, if there even are any accomplishments.
More passion.
He failed to blacken his two blades, Enma and Hamino Habakiri. I actually practiced that one. I tried. He failed to raise the rank of his blade, Enma. He failed as a sailor, couldn't even leave his own country. When he was 14, he failed to save the capital from a terrible drought, but instead caused a flood, damaging the capital. He even failed trying to sail out of Wano during that flood moment. He failed the Wano country. He failed to beat Kaido when he finally decided to fight him. He failed his dream of opening Wano's borders. He failed as a leader because he didn't even trust his own loyal men to fight with him during that critical moment in Wano's dire situation. But instead, he sacrificed his entire country for some hostages and keeps watching watching and doesn't do anything as Kaido amasses power for several years. And when he was too naive in believing Orochi's and Kaido's lying words, that Orochi and Kaido would leave the Wano country after they had built their ships, even though in the past, this same Orochi frequently asked Oden to borrow money from him. Oden's naiveness also always felt obligated, despite Orochi's never paying him back any of the money he owed him at all. Now, this same man, after you return home from your voyage and find out that this Orochi not only seized the throne, but attacked your allies, most importantly, attacked and harmed your beloved wife, Toki, your children, Monosuke and Hiyori, and had a hand in his father's death. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything.
My bad.
He couldn't even cut the barrier that was protecting Orochi. But he let himself get taken full advantage of, forcing Oden to humiliate himself in public, dancing for not only 1 or 2, but 5 years, literally for no reason. To grovel in the presence of Orochi, with Oden being forced to do so to prevent Orochi from offering innocent civilians as sacrifices to Kaido. A fool of a lord is an understatement for this man. I didn't get 5, but that's all I had. Oh, man.
You're pretty close to 5.
Oh, man.
Pretty close to 5. That was good. I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
If I was close, we get the 5 minutes he was going to get. I like the end, the Fool of the Lord. I like that. You know, he play on his name. Mm-hmm. They clowned me in chat. Because my performance was worse than yours.
Yeah. I gotta see yours.
It was pretty bad. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't prepared at all. I was much less prepared than you. But I thought that was good. You ain't do nothing but speak facts, Loki.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You just listed all facts about Oden.
To a degree, but it's also situational contents and a lot. Like the anime thing was like him fighting the octopus thing. He didn't fight that.
That was about. Yeah, I know.
I had to add bull crap to the stuff. So like whatever. Mm-hmm. All of it's like again, it's like out of context.
You used the boiling as slander. That's so crazy.
I literally had to think of stuff.
The dude was holding up on the scab.
Yeah, I know, bro. I hated it, bro.
He said he couldn't even survive the boil. Dude was boiling in hot oil while holding like 2 tons of weight, bro.
What more do you want from me?
Yeah, it was funny though. But yeah, we did it. We've officially checked off all of the slander and glazing super chat goal tasks. So we did it. I hope Lawrence and Larry were able to watch and enjoy. I know that hurts you on the inside. I put a poll up. Is Lionel dying on the inside? It was like 97% yes. So the chat felt your pain. They did. Yeah. Right, we're going to get the calls pretty soon. We had a couple more super chats to read. It says, $5 from SC615. After the solid performance, you have no business saying more passion to this man. LMAO. Oh, man. You're right. You're right about that. You're right about that. All right, I'm going to put the... I should this while you were doing your chat. That's on me. I messed up. Here. But I'm going to put the poll in chat for the draw. What's it called again? What is it called? The giveaway. So for those of y'all that want to be callers, pull up to the Discord voice channel that says call waiting. I'm going to put the sweepstakes up now. We're going to get our winners, and whoever wins will be able to be a caller. So pull up. We did get another $20 super chat from Biggie. It says, Oda loves time bombs, right? Your thoughts on an uncontrollable fire breaking out and Luffy destroying the Atom Tree with the giant sword on Elbaf, since we've been hinted at the only ways to stop it is by chopping it off. I'm with it. Luffy would have to get pretty big to utilize that sword, though.
Yeah.
Like, he'd have to be bigger, like substantially larger than anything else that's happening on the island. Like, he'd have to become, like, the skull on Onigashima. Like, he'd have to be where his head is that big, kind of big. You get what I'm saying? To use the sword functionally.
Oh, functionally.
Yeah, to, like, actually lift the sword up and swing it. Like, he'd have to get probably too big, bro. That's, like, insane.
So that he's going to have to do that to save Elbaf?
Yeah. Cut the tree down.
Yes. It'd be interesting to see, honestly. It would.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be with it. All right. I think that's all the super chats. So let's see what the call's looking like. All right. We got Delaney OP as our first caller. So Delaney, come on down. To be calls. I actually have to join the calls myself. All right.
You hear me?
Yeah, Delaney, how's it going, man?
What's up?
It's going good.
We're good. What's your question?
All right. So I had a theory I wanted to call in about.
Yeah, hit us.
So my theory is that, and I posted it in the theories in the Discord, and they got a lot of likes, but it was the fruit that the kings of Elbaf have been passing down was the Nika fruit. And the reason behind it is that I've kind of put in this timeline together is that he died, King Harald died. We don't know what kind of ties he was trying to make with the world government. Obviously, he was trying to make it a peaceful country. So, if he were to offer that fruit up to the world government, because why else would Who's Who be carrying that fruit alone?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't some peaceful type of transition that would allow him to acquire it. Obviously, King Harold had to replace the fruit with something. We don't know what that is, but that's why I think Loki thinks he's the sun god, because he knows that they've been passing down the Nika fruit for many generations. And King Harold dies, which happened 14 years ago. And Shanks, whoever told Shanks, it could have been Gabon or somebody else, but Shanks went and took the fruit from Who's Who 13 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And on his way back to take the fruit back to Elbaf, he made, stop it to see, what's her name? My mind's blanking, I don't have my notes, but he made a stop. Luffy eats the fruit, which happened 12 years ago. So, King Harold died 14 years ago. Shanks stole it 13 years ago. Luffy ate it 12 years ago.
Okay.
And after Loki stealing the fruit, or eating the fruit that he thinks is the Nika fruit, he goes out to sea, rampages, and claiming he's the sun god, which would kind of explain how he got a special bounty, because there's somebody out here, some giant, huge giant, out here friggin' claiming he's the sun god. So he gets tacked with the special bounty. And I think Shanks, the way Loki looks at Shanks, it's kind of like Shanks is a punk.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Shanks captured Loki for Loki's safety.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's any type of other reason than he's just trying to protect Loki, because Elbaf, he's way too connected to Elbaf for it to be anything other than that.
Okay. That's definitely interesting. I guess my question is, how would King Harold be making the deal with the world government and staying alive if he's giving the fruit up? You know what I mean? He didn't intend on necessarily dying, other than foreseeing that he was going to get taken out by one of the sons, basically. Mm-hmm.
But maybe he was willing to give the fruit up to join the reverie or something.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like in the same situation, it kind of mirrors a little bit with Fishman Island, how all they wanted to do was join the reverie and become a peaceful acceptance place. And I don't think King Harold had any intentions of dying, obviously, at least right then. So, obviously, we still don't know that detail, but as far as the movement of the Nika fruit, the timelines kind of matched up.
Yeah, I was wondering about the timelines, and it does seem that they match a little bit. That's really my only real pushback, because I'm in your camp as far as Harold is probably in cahoots with the world government in some way, just based off the facts that we have right now. But that was my one thought about what you were saying. Like, how would he have extracted the fruit from himself while still being able to make the deal without dying? You know what I mean? So, unless they may very well have a way to do that. It's very possible they have a way to do that. But
you're saying that King Harold had the fruit?
I assumed he had it. Yeah, the fruit's been passed down from generation to generation. No,
but I think the physical fruit has been passed down from generation to generation. I don't think they've been eating it.
Oh, so you're saying Harold never consumed the fruit itself? He just had it in his possession.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
I think
Elbaf
has been passing this fruit down for generation to generation.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, because obviously, whether King Harold was in cahoots, because, Shamrock wanted, or they asked, we're going to visit Shamrock's or King Harold's grave, all that kind of stuff that's going on. I don't know necessarily how all the things went about as far as what King Harold was doing, but I believe that the Nika fruit is what's been passed down.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. What do you think, Wano?
But did he ever clarify that it was Luffy's fruit that was in Elbaf the whole time? I mean, I know it makes sense because they say you're the image of our Nika person, the person they worship, whatever, and like, but I always first thought it was a different fruit than what Luffy thought. But now going to the information now, it could be Luffy's fruit. Then that makes me think of what fruit did Loki eat, like. But I mean, I always thought it was somehow it got separated because the fact that it said the I don't know, isn't interesting. But
the thing is, don't they say that they killed Harald and took his fruit? Like, isn't that like they would have to be saying like the rest of the Elbaf people would have to have assumed that Harald had this other devil fruit, which I guess is still possible, right? You know what I mean? Like
it's still possible, but I don't think necessarily it worded it.
Because I mean,
took its fruit in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it also makes me think of going back to seeing Emu with the giant straw hat, because I don't assume Joy Boy with the giant. So it kind of makes me think that there was some tie to the Nika fruit and Elbaf in some kind of way. Mm-hmm. And I think the way it worded it, because it wasn't, I don't remember who said it in the chapter, but it was Loki took a fruit that had been passed down from generation to generation, but I don't think it was implied that he was going to, like, they've been eating it.
Right. Yeah.
Because the fruit that they're talking about that been passed off from generations to generations, that's the one they're saying that Loki killed his father for, right?
That's what the assumption is, but he's saying that there's never been any serious confirmation for any of that, technically.
Because that's what I'm saying, because like from the 14 years, they're going by saying that Elbaf Prince Loki kills his father or takes his father out to take that fruit. And he's thinking it's his son fruit. Now, if that's Luffy's fruit, he would have just had it there. So at some point, somebody had to switch the fruit, unless it was never the fruit the whole time. Because even though it happened 12 years ago, Shanks gets that fruit and it gets to Luffy. I mean, Luffy eats the fruit 12 years ago. That means that fruit was been missing for a while now. That would imply that the world government took that fruit during the Loki thing, that they ended up switching the fruit. Like during that time when Shanks came,
or that Harald switched it when he was making the deal, or anything. Yeah, anything could have happened. Technically,
I think Harald switched it because I don't think something that important would have been enough for them to just send who's who to go do it.
Mm-hmm.
At least to me, and I think that Gabon knew it because Gabon. I think that's one of the reasons Gabon wanted to see the transformation is because he knew that Shanks showed back up to Elbaf. I got the fruit like you asked me to do, but this kid ate it. So, and then it was probably kept in that same room behind the throne with the key.
Oh, so you're saying that you thought Shanks was giving that fruit back to Elbaf? Then Luffy accidentally eats it? That was
I believe so after King Harold's death.
Maybe. That's interesting, man. I've never thought of it that way.
Yeah, because the whole time I always thought, like, if Shanks knew if that was the sun fruit, he was going to save that fruit for, the next Joy Boy or Roger's son or something. But the whole time he was actually returning it back to Elbaf. That actually changed. I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting.
Delaney, you said you posted this theory on our theory channel in the Discord?
I did, yeah.
Do me a favor and at me on that, on Beans on the Discord, so I can get a full look at it and see however you phrased it in your wording here in text. So I'm interested in that one. But I do got to drop to get a couple more calls in. But I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, interesting theory.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh. All right. Next up is Broker, the legend himself, man.
Oh, snap.
Ooh, let me try to get Broker in here. Oh, my God. Broker.
What's up, bro?
Hey, guys. How's things?
I'm good, man. How you been?
Yeah, not too bad. Busy. Building my wife a new garage so I can turn the old one into a man cave.
Nice, man. Nice. You got filled up with a bunch of One Piece stuff.
So if I do that, my wife will force me to take the stuff that's in the house out of the house. The house is full of One Piece stuff. My hallway that leads to my bedroom is all of the Wanted posters from start to finish.
Oh, that's dope, man.
But no, it's okay as long as nobody else joins the crew. Because if they do, I've got to take all of the other ones down to make space for a 10th one, which would just it would be so much hard work. So, well, the thing was, I thought, oh, there's finally 10. I'll finally put them all on the wall because Luffy said he wants 10 crew members, and that's like, oh, but Luffy meant other than himself. It's like, he better freaking not have, I swear.
Hey, you better hope the Jesus imagery isn't there and he gets 12, bro. 12 followers.
No, why did you have to do this? Just sort of knock a wall through to make room for extra wanted posters.
Oh, man.
All right. Broker, talk to us, man.
So,
I know you've been trying to get it for a while.
I have, yeah. So it's theory about Mihawk, but it's in 2 parts, all right? So the first part is a genuine theory. The second part is more plausible, totally possible, but more jokey, more jovial. So the title that Mihawk has as the Marine Hunter, yeah? Most people, in fact, everyone I've spoken to, is taking that as that he used to hunt Marines. I actually think that it's a misnomer. I think it means that he used to hunt for the Marines. He was the Marine hunter. He hunted on behalf of the Marines, and that he took like bounty hunting to a new level when he was going around challenging new pirates that were like up and comers in the new world to like test himself out. Because at that point in history, he'd still be becoming the world's greatest swordsman. He wasn't there yet. So I think that was kind of his goal, and that the entire idea of the warlord system was built around Mihawk. That it was like, look, this guy's doing all this work for us. He's starting to gain territory, gain influence. If we just pay other guys to do a similar thing, we can take so much pressure off of all these new pirates that are coming to the new world, coming to the Grand Line, and make things easier for ourselves. We've still got 4 blues to manage, as well as both halves of the new world. And we already know the Marines are spread thin. Like, pirates are able to rock up anywhere. Crocodile was able to influence an entire continent pretty much with all of the stuff with Alabasta, and no one was doing anything about it.
I definitely subscribe to the thought process that Mihawk was kind of, I don't want to say the start of the warlord system per se, but the biggest face and like how they were able to attract more people to it. I don't know about the Marine Hunter thing though, Broker. I don't know. I kind of like the thought process of him attacking Marines and them trying to get them off them.
I'm just saying though, but the title Marine Hunter, it literally in English it can mean both things.
Yeah, it can. It totally can.
It can go either way. And Oda loves doing that sort of thing anyway.
He does.
Actually, you made me think of something, honestly. Because I don't know if many people know of this, because I think you're right, and it actually could be both. Because going with your theory, like, for instance, going by a little bit of Mihawk's past, they said pretty much he was known as a Marine Hunter. But it says pretty much he's, whatever. But it said, I have to go back to his history. But so I think, because in Mihawk's past, and I think in the SBS or Vivi card, they revealed, like, about Mihawk being a Marine Hunter, but it says pretty much it's unknown, it's a mystery, but it says Mihawk has experienced a great betrayal and holds a grudge towards the Marines. So I'm thinking, what if he was with them? Like you said, he was with them, the Marine Hunter hunting
when
pirates.
When did they say that? I don't remember that.
Yeah,
that's an SBS or something.
I think this was the Vibra card where it talks about Mihawk, but it doesn't say he has Conquerors Haki. I think it's that one. Like I said, so it could even be then that Mihawk used to himself be a Marine, was betrayed by them, quit, was still doing the same thing, so now he's the Marine Hunter. He's not a Marine anymore. He's hunting for them because he's getting paid, right? He's still being paid by the bounties, but he's walking that imaginary line, which is what warlords do anyway. Warlords are controlled by the Marines, by the world government, but they're still pirates.
Man, if Mihawk used to be a Marine and they fumbled that bag, bro.
I was going to your story, but twisting it, as in like, he was doing the Marines, hunting pirates in the Marines, and be known as the Marine Hunter for them. Something happens where he gets betrayed, then now he literally becomes the Marine Hunter later on. Instead of him hunting for them, he hunts them instead.
It also explains why he doesn't have a crew, because he wouldn't have had a crew whilst being a Marine. So then when he stopped being Marine, he never had one. He never needed one. He just continued on as he was.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have jumped into the Holy Knight conversation for Mihawk. I might like this better, personally, but I don't know. They're saying if he was a vice admiral, he would have been on pace to be the Black Hawk as his
that would have been great.
That would have been pretty dope.
That would have been dope.
Now you said it was a two-parter, so what's the other part?
Yeah, so the reason I like the first part is because it also gives us like a glimmer into being similar to Zoro again, where like starting as a bounty hunter the same way Zoro did. The jokey part is that I actually think that Mihawk might have something else in common with me. Zoro might have something else in common with Mihawk, and that they both have absolutely terrible senses of direction, and that we have never seen Mihawk actually intentionally sail anywhere. He followed a group of ships from the New World when he was following Don Krieg. And I think that as far as he was aware, he was basically trying to get home. It's like, look, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm not a navigator. I barely sail. I just get on this thing every now and again and wander. But, oh, look, this is a huge, because it was meant to be the largest fleet ever assembled. They must be really powerful pirates. I'll follow them. They're definitely going to the New World. Finds out they're a bunch of weaklings, kills them all, rocks up at Baratie, and just gets lost. And the only reason he went to the meeting with Mary John, the first warlord meeting where we see like Kuma and Doflamingo for the first time, is because he knew Kuma would be there. He's like, look, Kuma, just teleport me home. I don't care how. Send me home. I need to find my way home. Just get me back, okay?
That's hilarious.
Because again, even Sengoku says, it's like, oh, Mihawk, of all the people to turn up, I assumed it would be you the least. And it's like, just look, I'm just here for Kuma. Like, I'll sit for the meeting. I just want to go home.
That's hilarious.
He finds Shanks, but he would have a Vivra card for Shanks anyway.
Okay. That was going to be my one pushback. He intentionally pulled up on Shanks.
Exactly.
Okay.
But we like I said, we don't see him like using a compass or a log pose or anything. He doesn't wear a log pose at all on his body, and again, he doesn't have oars or anything to sail the ship. Again, we've only really seen Mihawk's little boat from the front anyway. So we don't even know if it has a rudder. It's just wood that floats.
I've always assumed, and this is gonna sound stupid, right? But I've always assumed Mihawk uses Yoru to sail the boat, right? To row. Like he just does that.
But then you can only row one side at a time. It would take months.
It has made no sense how he's even able to get around.
Yeah. Again, remember, Mihawk wasn't the one that escorted Zoro to Sabodi. It was Perona. Mihawk has no idea where he's going. He just gets home. I would love to see a panel one day where we go back to like Zoro's training on that island with Mihawk, and we pan out, and where the little paw mark is that Zoro landed on, there's another one like 5 feet away that teleported Mihawk there.
That's so funny.
That'd be hilarious if Mihawk also had
it would be great. Just Mihawk having no idea how to sail.
That would be so. It would be so Oda to do it. I don't know if he would ever violate Mihawk's character like this, but I don't think it's that serious, and I think it's hilarious. So I kind of want
It doesn't make the character any weaker. Like we don't hold it against Zoro. It's just a character flaw.
Hmm.
We sort of expected, but it'd be hilarious at the same time.
You know what? I want it because right now Mihawk doesn't really have any character flaws. It's just he's a loner.
He's a great guy. Yeah, I think it would be funny anyway. I think it would just be great to just have Mihawk have this similar thing to Zoro, where he has no idea where he's going because he has no crew, no navigator, nothing. He just floats around on this bit of wood, hoping to like run into powerful people.
I'm with it, man. Broker, I'm gonna drop you there, but I appreciate
that.
Go.
It was great, Broker. Good to hear your voice.
Much love, guys.
Yeah, you too, man. And hopefully Luffy doesn't add any more crew members, so your wall can stay intact, man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not knocking that wall through again.
All right.
Looking for the next one, Broker. Looking forward to it.
Yep. Love, guys.
Love, bro.
Bye, man.
Yeah,
all right.
That's funny.
Next up is Goatman Tees, who donated a few times today. Goatman, what's going on?
What's up?
Yo. Hello?
Okay, you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. What's up?
All right. What's up? I wasn't expecting to get the call, but I'm going to try to be quick. So the main theory I've been working on is this theory of how Joy Boy could actually be Roxy Zabek. But I know we all not ready to get into this, so I'm just gonna get into a piece of it, and hopefully we get more calls so I can drop it piece by piece if that's cool.
Okay.
All right. So to start off, we're not gonna get into Zabek specifically, but one person I want to talk about is Toki, just because of her power. And said, don't switch up, because when I sent you the theory in Discord a couple months ago, you said you was actually kind of interested. So we know that Toki has sent people and objects into the future, right? We know that for all of these years, the Gorosei and the world government, they were looking for the human fruit model Nika. What if the reason that they couldn't find it, or the reason that the fruit somehow avoided them, is because it wasn't actually in existence? It skipped all of those years when Toki pushed Joy Boy through the future, right? You with me so far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that could be the reason they couldn't get the fruit. Then when they did have it in possession, after the time, or after they searched for it, after God Valley, when Zabek died, Shanks took the fruit, Luffy ate the fruit. That's how the fruit could have avoided them again, and that's how it could have been relevant for them to bring up at that point, with Luffy growing and developing himself with the fruit. But they couldn't find it all of that time once again, because Joy Boy was pushed into the future with the fruit. Upon seeing how the world turned out, how he couldn't fulfill his promises and it affected his allies, he had sort of a dark turn. And we know that Oda has drawn people in the past with them like progressing through the future down like a positive path of following their dream, or them just giving up or going down a completely different route. With someone as strong as him, when Zabek came and he built his crew, he built it with the intentions of someone actually accomplishing what he couldn't, which is why he had a crew with people like Big Mom, Kaido, Whitebeard on his crew, and they became the Yonko and all of the people who was closest to getting there, right? Same way Marco found out about Lunarians through Whitebeard being drunk on his ship. What if certain information like Lunarians or other secrets that the world government doesn't want us to know, Zabek spat out to his crew because he's Joy Boy. He knows he's been there, right?
Yeah, I'm following you so far. I kind of like it, and I'm not a big future like a time travel person, but there's nothing I can actually dispute so far. So, be honest.
See, and it wouldn't be aiming the time travel. It's just more so like we saw that, I forgot the name, but the ancient robot, he was pushed 200 years into the future, right? It's been speculation in the community that she was the one who sent the poneglyphs, or that's how they moved, or that with the pawpaw fruit, which is why it's all relevant with the God Valley incident, because it's still around Joy Boy. And I found it funny that two of the most mysterious people in the show, minus Emu, of course, would be Joy Boy and Zabek. Everybody's waiting for God Valley and to get Zabek's pass. Everybody wants to see exactly who Joy Boy is and those powers. I find that Oda keeping both of that from us is because somehow they line up.
See, I'm like jumping ahead of your thought process here, and I'm thinking about like Roger laughing. It's like, yo, you was rocks that whole time.
Like, I wasn't gonna get into the part, but like Roger going against him and not knowing that until he finished his journey could have been like, all right, this person, because that couldn't have been their first interaction.
Mm-hmm.
So it could have been like they've had their clashes before, they've had their run-ins, or like a love-hate relationship, but that was a situation where it kind of ended the day they're pirates. And we don't know the full details about why Roger chased him there. We don't know the full details about what exactly they took that Rocks had. But with the world government keeping that a mystery or trying to wipe that from history, the same way they wipe God Valley from history is because some kind of way it's all Joy Boy. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna finish fleshing it out because it's still a work in progress. But I'm gonna drop little pieces so everybody can digest it at once.
Okay. Lionel, I know you were making some faces. Let's talk to you, man. I have pushback, but it's not anything I can absolutely prove. Like, my pushback is like, Rocks didn't have Luffy's Devil Fruit, but I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have proof of that. So.
And nothing was shown, but it could have been like, especially with how hard the Haki is. It's not even about him utilizing the fruit. It's just the fact that, like, even if he went down a route where he was just Haki man after that, he didn't want to like blow his cover exactly, or he was trying to put the pieces back together. But he still had fruit. This is how it avoided the world government. This is how they couldn't get their hands on it until after the fact, but it still got stolen by Shanks, regardless, who was also a god of Battle.
Yeah, I mean, what you got, Lionel? What's up, man? Talk to him.
I'm actually, I don't really have that much pushback on it. I'm actually on the fence. I don't know if I like it or dislike it. The only thing is, like, when we saw Joey back in the day, when we first saw him, the silhouette with his crew fighting the 20 Kingdoms, and him talking to Emmett. He had a straw hat. He had a straw hat, and he didn't have a sword. Now he gets pushed 20 years, or not 20 years. He gets pushed to the future. He doesn't have a straw hat, and now he has a sword. He would see Roger have his straw hat, and if they had fought multiple times, if that's the same straw hat, I could be wrong. If that's the same straw hat, when he questioned, you have my hat. That's my hat. I thought that too. I thought of also, he may not use the fruit because, like, just because of you use the fruit, I don't know. Like, I have no idea if Rocks had a fruit during that time. But I was also going by Shanks during the timeline, during God Valley. Shanks was a baby, and if he had the gum fruit or the Nika fruit, and Rocks passed, either two things: the fruit would have rebuilt itself and became another fruit at God Valley. But I do know that we know God Valley got destroyed. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if it was possible for it to do it. But Shanks wouldn't have any hand in taking that fruit during that time because Shanks was a baby. We saw when Shanks got the fruit when he attacked the Reforged ship. So so we don't know where that fruit restored itself after God Valley if Rocks had it.
Right.
So that's the thing. Like, that's the thing I'm bringing up to as well. And pretty much, I mean, I get you're saying that like Jobay's guarding up the rest of Pirates to fulfill his dream and stuff, but also, like, if Jobay knew about the 20 years, if he knew, like, not 20 years, because going back 20 years from Roger's standpoint, but if he knew, like, during Luffy's time to fulfill the promise, wouldn't Jobay just shoot all the way to Luffy's time instead of the time where a little bit not even during Roger's time, because during Roger's time when he was passing, that was the 20 years. So Jobay shot way before that.
But he's not in control of that. Toki was. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but we don't even know if
Toki could have messed up. We don't know.
But we don't even know if Toki even had the ability during that time either. We didn't know when she got the ability.
We don't. So what's up? What's up, Go Man?
All right. So first part, what he said about Joy Boy and the hat and seeing Roger. In fact, I'm not gonna get to that part yet. Shirahoshi still wasn't born 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. So whether it was a mess up on Toki's part or whether it was on purpose, she still sent different things to the future at different points in time. She sent the ancient robot to 200 years ago, right? She pushed herself even further around that timeline of Oden trying to get back to Wano. And then when she had Momonosuke and she was about to pass in the fire and she said, yo, I need you to do this to him. And he was like, all right, like, I'll go. She pushed him even further. So it's not like, it doesn't seem like there's a limit on her power unless she has to be there. But when she's the one moving, it could have all still been intentional. Mm-hmm. That's why the Poneglyph was there. If Joy Boy could read or write in his text, or like, that's what he was like, all right, this is my treasure. He left that last note. They still have to know some kind of way about Shirahoshi in the future. It's still not the right time regardless. And then him saying that and Roger laughing, it could have been because he realized, like, all right, because we still don't know Joy Boy's real name. So if he gets to the point and he sees, all right, like Joy Boy was actually like Rocks or whatever, that could have been funny just because of the run-ins. He never knew. He wished he could have like lived in Joy Boy's time, whether that's in the future with Luffy or whether that's hearing about the experience actual Joy Boy went through. But it doesn't have to be like a mess up in time. It could have been strategically there. So he went there, like I said, with him building the crew the way he did. We know it was fighting within his own crew. So if he could have set that up, well, I'm not going to say he could have, but it's possible that the reason there's so much fighting going on, he's letting it go on, is because he needs to see like who will actually be strong enough. It's not like he could just go and do it now. Like, y'all have to grow and build yourselves up over these next 20 years, which is like current day. And we see what Big Mom and Kaido became. We saw what Roger was, even the strength he had in his old age. We could only imagine the problem. So if he was still, they were still progressing towards that and still carrying out his mission, that's 20 years. That would be not bad for real. Y'all have time to get strong enough to actually succeed where I failed.
Yeah, I will say pulling up directly at the exact time is kind of wild. Like, you ain't getting no chance at seeing what was happening. But you have something else?
Exactly.
But I was also say that Roger did also say, I wish I met you, like, or I was doing your time. Like, I don't know if he said, I wish I met you or doing your time. I have to go back which word he said. Because I know what you said, like, he doesn't, we don't know Joe Boy's real name, if Joe Boy's just an epithet. Because he did say, like, you know, that he wished he met Joe Boy in person or he wished he was in Joe Boy's time. I know those are two different things. But I do also say, like, if Oda's saying that he wished he met Joe Boy in person, to me, it's or during. I don't know if that's the same thing, but also be like a nuance to what Ace said to Luffy. I mean, said to Yamato. She described this person that Ace wished he would meet him and have a drink with, but ended up being his father the whole time, and Luffy. That's like a play on words with they both said the same, like Roger and Ace both said the same thing to different people. Ace said it to his father, while Roger saying it to Joe Boy, who was his enemy the whole time, was Rocks. Like, I mean, I don't know how I feel about that.
What I can glean, Roger said, I wish I'd been born in your time.
Okay, that's
so
what he said.
It's not,
yeah,
wish I would have met you, it's I wish I'd been born in your time. But, I don't know. It's definitely, I don't think it's as crackpot as people are going to probably kill you for.
Because I'm also going by the look, too. The silhouette, how Emmett, like, during that flashback, how Rocks looked at his silhouette, and how Joe Boy looked back then looks completely different.
Hey, man.
So that's something like...
But that could be why there's a dark and a light Joy Boy, though.
You're saying, no. So you're saying that the Joy Boy we know from the past is a light, but through the time skip and whatever that feeling is promised, he turned into the actual dark Joe Boy. So you're saying that the fruit split? The fruit split?
I mean, kind of, sort of. I'm gonna flesh it out and bring it back to you, but you kind of on the spot with it.
Hey, I'm excited to see the rest of the theory, man. Let that cook, bro. Let that cook a little bit. They gonna kill you.
Hey, man, let me that splat right.
But tease, we're gonna drop and get another call in. But definitely looking forward to the rest of the theory, man.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to it.
For sure, I appreciate it.
Thanks for calling. Thank you.
You know how Larry absolutely loves Rocks? I wonder how he would feel about that.
Yeah, I was thinking him being Jober the whole time.
Jober the whole time, man.
With his Haki, and he might see. I told you.
He gonna go absolutely.
Yo, I don't know. Actually, don't know. He might be hyped.
He might hate it, but be hyped just because it proves he was right about Rock being strong. Which
that is funny.
Man. All right, Trent, the boy. # free Trent. You're next. Trent, talk to us, brother.
No.
Trent, you there? All right, we heard you a little bit. What's up?
Yeah.
There you go. What's going on, man?
All right. Nothing much. Yeah. How have y'all been?
We've been good. We've been all right. Surviving. How about you, bro?
I have to set the score straight here real quick with you guys. I have to set the score straight here with you guys. I'm not going to lie. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Y'all hear me?
You hear what you mean?
Yeah.
No. Okay. It's the I heard a take on y'all's worst takes. Y'all were going over there, and y'all were talking about Doflamingo losing the boa.
Okay. I think
I don't.
Larry had said
I
that.
think that's a. Yeah, I think that's a pretty wrong take there. On many occasions.
So wait, so who do you have? Just to confirm.
Dofy.
Okay. I agree. Talk to me.
And it's more of the fact that Larry kind of went back on his word when talking about Haki control. Because he likes to talk all the time about Haki control, but then we haven't seen any feats of Boa using any Haki control. Like Dofy. In my opinion.
I mean,
to the degree you're right. No, I get. I'm not. To the degree you're right. I'll just say she did hit Smoker, no problem. With who was alive here. That's Haki control.
That's the most basic Haki you can
Still,
have.
I mean, still dead.
That's cold. That's not. That's Helmeppo level Haki, bro.
I'm just saying. But
go ahead.
Continue. I'm sorry.
I need to tell you before this.
I'm just saying though. I mean, it's.
Oh, Larry ain't here to defend himself, bro. You can go off on him if you want.
Like, I mean, he just talks all the time about
24.
Yeah, 23. My bad, guys. I also be at work.
Are you bagging up crack right now? That's crazy.
What the heck, y'all?
Bag you out.
Yeah, I got a DM in my Discord talking about free train. Yeah, but no. So here's what I think. It's because when you look at it, I don't feel like Boa has any strength enough to combat Gear 4th Bounce Man Luffy at all. Okay. I just don't. We haven't seen it, especially if she's getting yoked up by Blackbeard. Sorry, Seb.
Hey, man, it's facts though. Like physically, I don't know that she's shown anything, right? Like that would be able to deal with it.
I mean, most of her fights were off-handed, but that's fair.
Like if you think about it, because he always wants to talk about how Haki rules all, and if you look at it now, if her devil fruit works on him, then that's another story. But most likely, since his Haki is, they're both conquerors, yes, but his Haki has blocked. It seems like his Haki is still just other leagues stronger than hers because she hasn't utilized it as much as Dofy has. I don't know.
So, I mean, I get what you're saying. I do think there is at least context and narrative that does point to at least Boa being some level of Haki excelling, right? Like, she runs an island that everybody basically utilizes Haki. So she should have something, right? Like, there should be some Haki prowess for her that's elevated. I don't want to say beyond Doflamingo or anything, but it's elevated beyond the average. Where I don't think Luffy using Gear 4 should just outright mop her. You know what I mean? Like even if he's impervious to her devil fruit in a way that's not normal, like I don't know that he's just speed blitzing and cracking her and she's getting, you know what I mean? Like I don't see that for Boa personally. I think she has some level of Haki that would allow her to withstand or deal with it. How well, I don't know. Yeah. But again, that's why I compared her to Doflamingo. Like, I don't think she's king. I don't think she's Katakuri, right? But, like, some people have her above them people because of how hacks her Delfruit is. But, that goes into the hacks, not so much the Haki showings. So, I don't know. To me, they're at least comparable, Boa and Doflamingo. I have Doflamingo over her because I've seen more from him. And I, in general, think he's gotten more hype than she has gotten. But who knows?
I don't know. Just had to put it out there, make sure the record was set straight.
Oh, Larry be switching up. He act like he don't, but he do be, bro. Don't get twisted.
I'm a Larry fan, and I just that kind of hit. I was like, yo, I gotta keep you straight. Yeah. I'm a straight person. Like I got.
Hey,
I respect that, bro. I respect that.
Call all of us out if we ever switching up, man.
Yeah, man.
Because I know I'll be wild.
Don't think you safe either.
I know. But the difference is I know, but that I'll switch up to support my argument, depending on the argument.
How you be switching up with Blackbeard. It's crazy.
Listen, I keep
Your
it a
switch up with
buck.
Blackbeard be crazy.
I keep it a buck
No,
with
you don't.
Blackbeard,
No,
bro.
you don't, bro.
I
Do we
do.
know? So they keep it a buck and say Zoro beating Blackbeard.
He's not. I'm sorry,
Keep it
bro.
a
That's
buck.
me keeping it a buck. He's not, bro. I'm
Going what you're
sorry.
saying, going what you're saying, I'll say this. Narratively and going to the plot and story, no. But what we, like you said, what we see it on panel, just like you did with Boa Hancock and Doflamingo, what we see it on panel, and what we're showing wise, it's Zoro.
No, it's not.
That's what we're saying.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not. It's both of them are Blackbeard.
Okay.
I need y'all to understand. that.
Stop capping.
Yeah, you said you're almost showing. Who's showing? Like, I'm just saying, bro.
Yo, y'all realize Blackbeard's been beating first commander level people since 2 years ago? Like, y'all realize that, right? Like a year and a half ago. Like he's been. That's something Zoro's just now doing. Is something Blackbeard been doing.
That's just funny. Name them being a conqueror, and they would use conqueror's coding.
Yo,
name the person.
Who's this conqueror's person Zoro be? Who you talking about? I'm talking about King.
Yeah, I'm saying that you said
Blackbeard beat Marco.
Yeah,
who is King's level.
Okay. Does Marco have conqueror's coding?
Does King?
That's my point I'm making. You said that
I'm saying. Hold on. Listen, what I'm saying. I'm saying King didn't need those things to push Zoro as hard as he pushed him. King doesn't have the Yami Yami no Mi. King doesn't have the Gura Gura no Mi. He's just super durable, kind of fast, with some flames, bruh.
Yeah, and I said Blackbeard didn't face people who had Conqueror's coding. King Zoro just learned the thing during fighting King, and he beat him. And he's getting more proficient later on. Are you serious? That's what Zoro didn't have in his bag in the beginning when he fought King. He just fought Kaido learning it. Zoro learned that thing mid-battle and beat a dude. You get me? Who's been in the game for years. Now Zoro's getting strong with that. Now Blackbeard, who haven't faced, again, all the conquerors he faced was Ace, who didn't use his Haki like that, and and we didn't even know what happened with Bo Hancock. We don't even know she can do conquerors coding. I'm saying, give Blackbeard somebody that he had, that they could use their conquerors like that, Luffy, like Zoro, like Roger, and all them. When Blackbeard faces somebody like that and beats him, then we could talk. That's what I'm making.
Zoro out here huffing and puffing versus Lucci and not damaging Seraphims.
Blackbeard gets speed.
This is another time
Blackbeard gets speed. Blackbeard gets speed, and he got shook against Mihawk.
Didn't you say though one time that he was just playing around with them at first?
Listen, I'm saying he didn't go all out against any of those people. I agree with that. I'm telling you right now, if Blackbeard is fighting Zoro and Zoro goes all out, he can land, he can hurt Blackbeard, cool. With Blackbeard's landing multiple Guras on you, getting put, bro.
Bashing. I'm telling you right now, I'm not trying to be mean. I have never seen Blackbeard get
like,
hit.
If you think about this, think about it like this.
All we've seen Blackbeard get hit with is ability-based stuff. I never seen once Blackbeard get hit with a full-on Haki attack. On panel. Show me a panel where that happened. Especially now on Conqueror's coding.
All right, bro. I didn't know Zoro was Yonko level.
With double, adding more damage?
My fault, yo.
Adding more damage?
My fault, yo.
I'm just saying.
I didn't know Zoro was putting out Thunder Baguas.
Bashing.
And
I'm just showing you the facts.
And absolutely Yonko level attacks.
Are these the facts, though? Are these the facts?
Well,
come on, man.
Are these not facts? Am I just showing you what the manga showed us? Am I wrong? Is these not facts?
Is it beyond a reasonable doubt to think that Blackbeard could take the attacks that Zoro dishes out? Because y'all act like it is, and it's just not.
Mashing, that goes
like it's just not.
Man, does Blackbeard have King's durability? And King took multiple, and it was only a max 3. You get what I'm saying?
Bro.
I'm just giving you what we know. And just showing it to you.
I can't wait for Blackbeard to fight.
I'm just saying, bro.
I swear to God,
sorry for cutting you off, bro. What are you gonna say?
Tweaking, bro.
Hey, it's all right, Sam. Just take the L.
Yeah, I'm saying I agree with you, but I'm saying what we said, what we seen, what we're showing, what the manga showed us. I'm saying Zoro wins off that. I'm not saying Zoro Lee is stronger than Blackbeard. I'm not saying that. I'm saying what like you said. Boa Hancock. On panel and what we've seen, and again, I agree that most likely Doflamingo was showing more Hancock, but I can give it to you also. We didn't see Bo really do anything. All we saw was Doflamingo. I was saying what we seen, Zoro's doing, especially with Conquerors coding and stuff, and we haven't seen Blackbeard even get hit with regular Haki. Black Haki. Advanced Boshoku and Conquerors. None of those things we saw Blackbeard get hit with. And remember, he gets more damaged. Oh, he got hit with Devil Fruits. Haki is stronger than Devil Fruits. So that's the point I'm making, Sebastian. I went to Blackbeard to see again. And look at Zoro has a sword, bro. One hit can be done. That's it. He can really cut Blackbeard in half. Like,
I hate y'all so much.
I'm just saying, bro.
I hate y'all so much, bro.
And you know I'm right.
Y'all gonna give me an aneurysm, bro. I'm serious.
You love trolling people. I love trolling you.
It's so Zoro could cut Blackbeard in half. Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? What are we doing, bro?
Well, I mean, if you look at it, I mean,
oh my god, bro.
I mean, he showed the feats. Zoro has the feats, though. Like,
Zoro's never cut anybody in half.
Well, I'm just saying, like, Zoro
y'all talk about on panel. He's never cut anybody.
Zoro fought stronger people.
Nobody.
He fought stronger people. He's fighting stronger people. I'm just saying, bro. He fought like.
Yo, Apu's still alive right now, bro. King alive right now.
But the attack he did,
King got landed on, no flame, didn't get cut in half. But Blackbeard, you can have that dude like he's ripped. Fuck. Oh, I was about to curse. My fault. I can't. Anyway. Trent, we appreciate all the generosity, brother. Seriously. I know you said you're working, so I hope you're not getting in trouble for being on the phone, man. But
heck no, I'm not getting in trouble.
Yo, and you said you have a 7-on-7 coming up, right? Did that happen already, or what's up?
Yeah.
Oh, it happened already?
No,
or?
it's this weekend.
Oh, it's this weekend?
No, it's this weekend.
All right, yeah, make sure you tag me, man. Let me know.
I got you.
All right, man.
All right, y'all. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. That was a good one.
He's loaded right for it.
Oh, man, bro.
That's funny.
I hate y'all so much, bro.
I would say he caught mine in half. I want to stop.
All right, next up, Luffy Nick. Luffy Nick, what's going on, bro?
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
What's up?
Hey, can you guys hear me? I don't know if you guys have enough time for me.
We got some time left, so what's going on? Just don't be yapping. You know what I'm saying?
Just do what you got.
I do have a theory. I talked to you about the refined Fig Garland theory. I am just obsessed with it. I can't get away from it. If you guys got enough time to hear for it.
Yeah, talk to me, man. Yeah, talk to them because I believe you sent this theory to me a little bit. But go ahead.
I'm listening.
So, in the context of professional athletes like to take their kids' games to games, training camps to show them what they do regularly, I believe Garling did the same thing, bringing his sons with him to God Valley to normalize them into the aspect of what it is to be a holy knight on God Valley. In a twisted way, he truly loves playing games. During the chaos of God Valley, Garling lost Shanks. As we know where Shanks ended, he was able to protect Shamrock. Following this, 2 standards and rules were set into place due to Garling. The first standard was the Yonko system. Pirates stole something of great value from the CDs. Garling pushes for the system to hopefully find a son to keep watch on them in case Shanks was alive, keeping an eye on these Yonkos for any new data. Time gap, the fight between Whitebeard and Roger for 3 days. While the pirates were battling, the Marines on the island scouted them and sent word to the world government of who was on the island during those fights. Garling was very, very quickly leaves in hopes to find Shanks. His intel says he is with Roger. During this time, Roger was on his way to the One Piece. Buggy gets sick, and Shanks stays behind at an island. Roger, after dropping them off, gets cut off by Garling. This is when Roger finds out that Garling is Shanks' father. I don't like the idea that the theory that people just say Roger just knows, just cuz. this would fill that hole. Assuming that his intel was wrong, Garling leaves the Roger pirates and heads to Whitebeard. The second rule, because of Garling, you cannot battle a Yonko without Gorosei approval. Garling scars Whitebeard in frustration of not finding Shanks. Whitebeard does something. Obviously we've never really seen Whitebeard kind of go back and forth with something. Maybe it could be the treasure at his home village is something that he takes from the CDs. I don't know, something. Roger tells Shanks his lineage. Shanks cries and leaves to find his father. They are reunited in Marijois. Learns to fight from his father. Obviously, we can attest that Figarling Garland is a villain, but with the theory, where would you place Garling in the fathers of One Piece? If my theory is true.
I feel like we still wouldn't have a lot of data on how he is as a father. Not wanting your son to be kidnapped doesn't make you a good father. You know what I mean? Going after, like that alone doesn't make you a good father. Like going after your kid after you got kidnapped, it makes you a better father than some of the other dudes out here. But it doesn't make you like a great father. I mean, what do you got to say about Lana? I don't have too much.
I mean, that's a good point that Fingerland came across Roger at God Valley, but I'm thinking of why he wouldn't even try to stop Roger though. Like he would just mostly focus on finding his son instead of stopping the one of the strongest pirates in the world. I mean, again, but like you said, like the Yonko system, like if you don't have the Goroseis go, you can't just fight a Yonko. So I guess there's that. I guess it is interesting because like we kind of clue that the reason why Shanks was crying was probably because he found out his lineage, and now he probably realized that he's not the one to probably carry Roger's will. I did like that aspect about it. I did find that interesting because Roger's knowing. But again, it goes into like because we don't even know if the chest that they found Shanks in is a treasure they took from God Valley. As a father, honestly, just showing the best parents to the degree are the Gorosei because they're keeping their kids and taking care of them. As bad as that is, it's kind of implying like it is, but like you get me like to a degree. Man, so like I think because I'm not comparing Garling to Homing, you know what I mean? But like Homing wanted to take care of his family and kids the same way Finley was doing to like Shamrock and his other kids, and I'm pretty sure he hated that he lost Shanks, but I don't know that they're meat, so. The theory is interesting.
I think it would just put a nice spin on another Celestial Dragon like father figure because they do like love anyone who came like in their own twisted way. They care about Bonnie, for instance. She's a Celestial Dragon, half breed. They'll get her out of jail for free. They care in some twisted sense.
Did they say they care about Bonnie? Did that happen? I don't remember that.
Well, every time she got caught by Sakazuki, she was freed.
That was just to keep the deal with Kuma, no? Am I tripping? I don't think it was actual care. It was just like, if we do this, if we let her get captured or kill her, like Kuma not going to be okay with that. It's kind of the deal we got. I don't think it was any care for her lineage, other than the fact that she's connected with Kuma. But that was, again, that's how I took that. Yeah.
No, I took that too because they clearly. I mean, because even after the effect, after she had no more use, they were down to take her out.
Yeah, I don't think they care about her lineage at all. But that's me.
But your theory was interesting. I mean, I already have I had my own pushback against the whole Garling sculling Whitebeard, so that's whatever. But I did find it interesting. Like you made Garling more depth because he actually cared that he lost Shanks and he had to go look for him. I thought when he lost Shanks, I lost my son. Or what can I do? But him going out of his way to look for him, to me, like it puts a better. I don't know if it happened, but it just put a better, like interesting character more for Garling.
I'll say this. Shamrock, we talked about Garp and raising your kids and stuff a little earlier today. Shamrock clearly took after Garling and rose the ranks of the Holy Knights and is possibly going to be their next Supreme Commander based off of some theories that I've had and others have had. So I can't go as far as to say Shamrock, like Garling's a bad dad. Like I can't go there. Just because you're a celestial dragon doesn't mean you're a bad father. It doesn't help.
You're a bad person.
Yeah, it doesn't help your case, but for all I know, he's a good dad, bro. Or at the minimum, he gave Shamrock somebody to emulate.
I guess it's just a weird balance. The pirates, they're not really good people. I mean, they're more on the good people side, but they're bad parents and fathers. While the girls, they're literally bad people, but we're good parents to a degree.
I mean, I'm not saying good either. I'm just saying...
Or better than...
I mean, Larry has said that Outlook was a good father to Sabo, which he just wasn't. I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm not going there. But
most of the literature, he's providing for them. Like, these pirate league having kids is leaving.
Listen, paying child support isn't parenting, bro. But anyway, I do got to drop you there. I got to drop you there, Luffy Nick, because we got to get to these super chats, and then we got to close out the show. But
yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, thank you for calling. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. That's all the calls for today. Hopefully we can get the calls again next week. We will have more people on most likely, so it might be harder. But all right, let's close out these super chats and then close out. We got $2 sitting from Pastor C. It says, hot take, Yamato could solo a Buster Call. I don't see why not. They don't be doing too much with those.
I would say it matters the vice admirals who are there.
Yeah, I'll say that too. Yeah. Another €5 from Nico. It says, sup guys, who would win, Old Rayleigh or Elbaf Zoro? Hashtag Finnish fans. Hashtag Torta Hunter. Hashtag bring back Buggy Larry. How do you know what a torta is if you from Finland, bro? That's rare. That's rare. It's rare over there. They don't got tortas in Finland, bro. Old Rayleigh or Elbaf Zoro?
I got Rayleigh.
Me too.
Zoro's not there yet.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Zoro pulled that. Another 2 from Gerardo Ramirez. It says, is it too late for anyone to join the Straw Hats? If you ask Broker, it is. I'll say
no.
No, it's not too late, but it's getting late. It's getting late early. I'll say that. It's getting late early, bro.
Great to closing.
Yeah, another 2 from Pastor C. Hot take again. Big Mom beats Kaido 6 out of 10 times. That's a hot take.
Who?
And Big Mom beats Kaido 6 out of 10 times. I'm gonna go no, bro. Sorry. I can't agree.
Yeah, I can't agree too. I mean, obviously it's extreme diff, really extreme diff, but do you think it's like a... I don't want to be quick with this. Do you think it's a Kaido? I mean, it's like a Zoro and Sanji thing?
I do. That was gonna be the comparison I make.
Okay.
Zoro and Sanji can fight 100 times. Zoro's gonna win 100 times.
Okay.
Same thing with Big Mom and Kaido. It doesn't matter how extreme the diff goes. One of those people gonna win. It's gonna be Kaido. One of those people gonna win. It's gonna be Zoro. Another 10 from Ramal D. Goat. It says, do you think Chopper has the forest god fruit? He is part Tanuki, can talk to all animals, and has multiple forms, unlike other Zoan users. Tony, Chopper sounds like the name of his devil fruit. I've heard some inklings of this theory in the past.
I just saw it recently on YouTube.
I haven't dove deep into it. I need a little bit more than what you just said to me to subscribe to it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say no. I'm also just not a fan of the Straw Hats just having multiple god fruits on their crew, but that's me. Another 5 from Harry D. Luffy. It says, Zoro did cut Mona in half, just saying, but if Crocodile took 2 years to practice his Haki, who's the strongest person he'd beat? Zoro. I'm kidding.
That's crazy. 2 years practice Haki he'd beat?
I don't know, man. Cat. I said it.
No.
Another 10
Nope.
from Yami No Ho. Wasn't able to make the pot today, but still the goats of all time on this One Piece talk. Appreciate y'all for all y'all do. We'll be looking at it after work tonight, and I still got my Mihawk theory to give. All right, we're looking forward to it, man. Another 2 from Gerardo. It says, I dislike Blackbeard, but I can't disagree with Seb. Thank you. Another 2 from Luis Lopez. Do all avatars have Conquerors Haki? No, Korra doesn't. You know what? Korra might.
No.
Core might.
Nope.
Core might.
Nope.
And I know Core gets a lot of flack from the
she
people,
don't
bro.
got it.
She might,
she
man.
don't,
Core might, man.
I'm sorry, but no.
She might.
Nope.
But that's all super chats. Thank you guys. It was a fun show. Again, it was just me and Lana today. But Larry and Lawrence should be back next episode because they shouldn't be sick for a whole week unless there's really something wrong with them.
I was sick for a whole week.
But you sickly though.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it from us. My name is Seb.
Lionel.
Lawrence and Larry. This is One Piece Talk.
Jada.